The skies know no end, and neither does our adventure. Welcome back to Under Shadow Skies. After your short month of rest, since COVID really knocked the wind out of me, and I couldn't run all my D&D, unfortunately, especially such an intensive thing throughout the weeks. We're finally back at it, and enjoy.
Made it to the third floor library, and more of the corruption variant that explodes into small spiders was there. And then we finally reached the final floor where Very said there's a portal into the lab, but the group realizes that there's a dragon with a group of void creatures. So Very heroically bought us some time and gave us a scroll of featherfall in order to reach the bottom of this deep portal in the center of the room where the dragon is hovering over. She uses her cursed arm to do some business, and she holds it back while the group leaps, and we reach the portal. We go through and we meet an automated keeper in the library named Zoran, and then they meet Timerk finally. And I have nothing to say about Timerk as a character or person.
All right, and I'll
Nice.
bring you
Did
back.
you get a new mic?
Yeah, I bought a new headset.
Yeah, it sounds super
Nice.
crisp.
It does sound different.
Oh, really? Hell
Yeah.
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 I bought it for my Switch actually, and it won't work with my Switch. So,
Oh,
That the tragedy.
so
that
I can at
sucks.
least
One tragedy,
use it for
another
D&D.
strength.
Yeah, I bought it for the freaking
Got it.
18-hour plane ride over here,
Oh god.
and then it wouldn't work, and
Rip.
so I didn't have my
That
Switch. I
sucks.
just read a lot.
Oh man, that's rough. All right, yeah. Last we left off, you guys are speaking and had accepted Timerk's proposition of work for your own various reasons, and you signed his contract, his suspiciously
No
long
free
contract.
dental.
Exactly, there is no dental with the program. um, however, we will begin after you guys have had a little bit of time in character to discuss and follow through. Timerk has business to attend to for a couple of minutes, leaving you guys to kind of just argue amongst yourself whatever you want to do. It's your choice, but he's got to go get some stuff ready for you guys, and he leaves you to your own devices in his war room, at least for now.
Portal, could you pin the armor, the different subclasses for
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
Power Ranger armor that we
I
have?
can absolutely put them in Discord for you. Here we go. Let me just grab
Thanks.
them. Cool. So you have a couple 10 to 15 minutes in character to discuss as you'd like. One moment. So what does it look like after you guys have all signed his fucking shady ass contract, and have agreed to work for him? What do you guys do?
I think first thing is that I'd like to look outside towards the world, actually seeing it now. It's entirety for the first time in ever.
Okay, then I would reload the world map, but it might kill somebody's computer, so I'm just gonna preload it first, and you guys should be able to access it at your own free will. But yeah,
I feel like Aspen doesn't take contracts seriously, so she doesn't feel anything.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah,
you
now
gonna
we're
kill his mom?
talking. So
got
she said
two
that out
fine
loud because
Gemini.
Aspen would be like,
Yeah.
yes,
No, I said that out loud.
yes, this guy sucks, right?
The frog?
Yeah.
Um,
Frog.
I mean, you can kill him. I want to undermine his authority first.
I'd rather help him since he's the only one who can help.
Help with what? It seems like we're fine in taking down these big things on our own, especially if we have this badass secret base without this weirdo living in it.
I don't. If we didn't kill any of the big things, we found one and we ran away from it.
Well, maybe if we had a little help, we could have, but instead, right? Vary's dead. Thanks to this guy's lack of help, apathy, you know? He just kind of left Vary on her own.
I'm gonna be honest. You saw her. There might be worse things than death for her.
Ah, she looked badass.
Oh yeah, I agree. She looked badass, but
I see no problems with what was happening to her because I have zero mind for consequences.
you know
Just
her hand
seemed
was turning
awesome.
black, right?
Control my mustache. Well, he does have the resources to help. And to be honest, he probably has the keys to whatever we're going to go find.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying we do anything right now, but I just want us all to be on the same page that I don't like this guy.
Oh, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
His
Aspen
voice
high
looks like a
fives,
skin troll.
Gemini.
What is this guy doing?
Zoran, do you address him as
Yeah.
he's standing in this corner? He goes,
What are you doing?
Well, I had a message for you, but you started talking, so I thought it would be nice to hide in this corner where you cannot,
Wait,
just barely
what?
can't see me.
Are you piece of shit? What are you doing over there?
Nothing suspicious at all. He puts a book back on the shelf. I was, just
Trust,
waiting.
man.
Please do
Yes.
not have my friend.
Do not
and
worry.
Continue on with the message.
Yeah, I didn't hear any plots or murder intents about my creator and maintainer at all. Those don't exist.
Oh, whatever. Like, he doesn't have this place arcanely bugged to hell.
That is true, but there's kind of like an employee like honesty policy thing that he added last week after incidents.
I mean,
What
don't-
happened last week?
What kind of incidents?
Well, an employee tried to stab another. Well, they're not really employees; they're apprentices in one of the more distant, still contacted labs. Tried to stab each other. It was a complicated situation.
I feel like I've been very
I think
honest
those are
about
the-
my intent.
Only two that I might trust fully.
Yeah. I like a guy that'll just stab you in the face. Well, not in
About
the
a week
face,
ago, what
but-
was
wait, what?
this when the
You know.
meteors fell to our world?
Well, yes and no. They weren't arguing about that, but well, we haven't had contact with them since.
So they're dead.
Most likely, yes.
Which lab was this?
Oh my god.
And he kind of like moves over to the map. I do believe their last transmission, and he kind of like reaches into his pocket, and you see he has a thick, like a ridiculously thick book, and he just kind of drops it, and it's called the Book Ascending, and he just opens it, and Zoran just flips page after page after page, and you notice there's like you guys catch glimpses because you guys have high perceptions on average of just one name in particular, like has two lines pretty much every other page, and you eventually catch a glimpse that says "fuck you Timerk, fuck you Timerk, fuck you, I'm going to kill you," and he's just
Who
like,
is this?
his name is Archenwald, and those are the only messages he seems to have sent. He just keeps flipping through the book until he stops to
Well-
one that seems dated about a week ago that says, there was an argument. Yes, here it is. An emergency has sprung up in the lab. One of the experiments has broken the leak. Ooh. Oh, yes. As broken, and I quote, the pipe of destiny. And you see Zoran kind of squint. I don't think that's what we called the pipe works down in that laboratory. Anyway, he says the entire place is sinking. Fuck you. Please Gazette. I seem to have forgotten to file this help report. Okay.
So they're just still there, waiting a week later?
They haven't sent any messages since, but it seems that... Oh, I remember why. Our sending system is still down. Well, I suppose I should repair that. And he kind of like starts shuffling away.
Okay, but
Whoa,
what
whoa, whoa.
message did you have to tell
Oh,
us?
Timerk had said that he was preparing the connection for you all, and to be cordial to the captain and the quartermaster that he had hired for you as soon as you meet them, and to please not be aggressive or be intimidated by their appearance.
I'm gonna crack both my knuckles.
That is a very violent gesture. Good evening.
Hi, Jarvin.
He runs down the hall.
Here, hold on. Jarvin's gone.
Oh boy.
Does he Terminator sprint down the hall?
No, just kind of casual scuttle.
Okay, we'll keep Zoran around when the mutiny happens.
He's just the help.
When the uprising starts.
Yeah, we'll let Jarvin come back. And there's a kind of long silence left. And you have access to the map, and you might note there are a couple of kind of locations on there that we talked about last time we played, but we played a month ago. Some regions are named with names you have never seen before. It's very detailed. It's like a full in-depth geography map, and like most of these are like new words to you guys, like new places.
Can you show a picture of the map?
It is the I'll load
I
you
will
into the world
screenshot
map
it.
for you. It is this,
Yeah,
and those
no,
markings
over
are not
here.
there yet, but they
Wow,
will be
so
soon.
much detail.
It's hard to zoom in because if I
Oh,
put
wow,
more
we're on the
detail,
world map now.
if I put too much detail in it, it would not allow you to load in at all, unfortunately.
Well, I already can't load in. Good,
Yeah.
And
good call.
so,
Uh,
what are those
Um,
circles?
Those circles are the quests that you have sort of been hired for that Timerk will explain more fully as soon as he returns.
Where's Archibald at?
Archibald is in Azat, in Asilium, in this general region. Right here is where you guys started. This general region right
This
here.
guy will.
Wait,
this
we're
guy
going
will be
across
an
the
ally.
world now?
You always were.
Oh, okay.
What did? Hold on. What did you just ask,
Going
Who?
across the world.
Tyler? Oh, got it.
As we were going across the world, which apparently we are.
Yeah, it's a world trotting journey. Anyway,
Man, I wish I could zoom in so I could fucking read.
I know, right? Me too. Don't worry, it's in your quest book, under quest list.
We have a quest book?
Yeah,
We don't see that.
let me fix that.
We
Oh.
see Aspen's Black Book, Battle Protocols.
There it is.
Empty. I should
Oh,
copy
hey.
my.
And I shall show players.
here.
And I'll open it for the fucking perspective that everyone can see. That is the number of labs and libraries in each region that he has located or pointed out towards you. There may be more or less, you're not sure, but these are the ones that he has basically tasked you with investigating and reconnecting back to his system as they have gone dark. Boop, 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 boop.
Hmm.
And they're all.
What the
Well,
hell
where
is
do you guys think we
going
should go?
Vernger, though? They need 3 lads in there.
You want to ask Timerk because he's not going to tell you.
I mean, I was going to, but you pretty much just answered my question.
You could try anyway. A couple of minutes pass anyway. Continuing on. Is Sharfin back yet? Is he good?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sick.
think.
Well, he's listening.
I said that without actually answering. He's muted, but he's here.
Timerk does not walk back. He just kind of manifests in purple light. Phoom.
Yeah, fuck.
Ugh.
What? What?
Anyway,
Ask him your question.
what? What question? Oh.
I honestly don't remember the question.
Hey, what's up
Why
with
do
this
you-
Archibald guy? Why,
Archinvald.
Well, if you meet
Yeah,
him, just
what's his
ice him.
deal?
Anyway,
Why do you have 3 labs in?
That
where-
was.
And
the
I'm gonna
question.
point. Why do you have 3 labs there?
well, that's none of your concern.
It's of my
I need you
concern if
guys
I'm
to
working for you.
Pick something up from the bestiary.
what is
It's
it?
of our concern. Hold on. It's of our concern if we're gonna work for you.
I mean, one way or another, we're gonna find out when we go to the labs.
Yeah, it's best that you'll find out when you get there.
Okay, no, that's not what I was going for. I kind of need the info now.
No, you don't. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna cast detect thoughts.
Okay. Unfortunate for you, Timerk is a
Yeah.
level 20 wizard. There is nothing.
Every fucking time.
There is
a
no
freaking
brain.
important person is under mind blank.
Not every time. Just
It
this
seems
guy.
like every time.
No, trust me,
Maybe
there are
this'll-
some that aren't.
This
Maybe
is like
you'll get
the third
lucky.
time it's happened, Portal. What the fuck are you talking about?
Some things don't have minds, Tyler.
That's more concerning.
Like Muppets, just hypothetically.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, like a fucking Muppet.
Yeah.
Well, I need you guys to pick someone up from the bestiary for the SS connection.
The bestiary?
Yes.
I thought bestiary was illegal.
Wink.
Just one eye blinks asynchronously to the other.
Where were those 3 labs that Val was asking about?
Erngorn, which are
hi-
over
give me
here.
You're going.
Ymir,
Erngorn. Erngorn.
Verngor, it's
Right here.
it's a weird.
It's
mixture
the
of
red
letters.
circle.
It's this one.
In Verngor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like I'm going between a bunch of screens.
That's okay. Yeah. If you, as an aside, there is an elevator, and you could always ask Zoran for directions.
An elevator?
That's how you guys got up to
That's
this.
how we got up.
To the,
Have
to
we
the-
seen an elevator before?
Yeah,
So-
you were
It's
in
literally
it.
how you guys went up. Like,
Well, that was more
I
of an
don't know what else to-
escalator.
I would love to deanimate
Who
you.
are we picking up? Who are we picking up?
So, these things on the map are jobs we can pick.
You'll-
You don't tell us about any of them, but one is a
You'll find out.
bestiary. And
No,
then-
you guys have to go to the bestiary to pick someone up for the SS connection.
It's
Is the
Yeah.
bestiary not a book?
you keep putting emphasis on the SS connection. Is that
For,
does that mean?
for
Is that
reminder, that's the
Did he-
name of
did he
the.
tell
the
us
ship.
about that?
Yes, he
That's
told
the name
you.
of the ship.
He told you there was.
yeah?
a
Just the way you said
vehicle.
it, you sound very pleased with yourself. Is there a?
I mean, look at him. He's obviously pleased with himself.
I'm just making a joke.
But look at me. I'm very pleased with myself.
Yeah, see? One asshole.
Do you lay eggs?
No, what the fuck?
I am also curious. Wait, no. Do females of your species lay eggs?
Or you can roll a nature check.
So where
Are
did you send?
Better question. Are you a female?
Nature check again. And what were you saying, Aspen?
Where did you send Archibald to? It sounds like he needs help.
Do nature checks.
Archibald is not an apprentice of Timerk. It is just that is the sending book. It's someone who has his phone number.
Oh, got it.
You don't
Alright,
have to
there's your
worry
name.
about him that much.
I'm gonna worry about him.
Yeah, you can't tell me what to do.
You're giving us very little information here, so the more information you give, the less questions we ask.
What are you looking for over there, Eldegard? You are. I know you're on your phone, but.
Which way are the windows?
The windows are in the war room. There aren't any, but you can walk out like into the halls to look down.
South?
Yeah.
South or?
Both sides. Both halls have them. Like this one and this
Okay.
one have like big viewing areas, though it's not on the map. Oh, you've disappeared.
Okay. Eldegard dies, it's not my fault.
Yeah, I can prove its face. That's what that says X can do, right?
Yeah.
Duck suit of air.
So I guess we can go to the bestiary. I'm honestly
Or
kinda
you can,
interested.
or Timur could start answering our questions.
Well, I think
or
we'll find
You can just go and
answers on
find it
our-
out for yourself.
Or we cannot. That's
You
always
already
an
signed the
option.
contract.
You already
That's-
signed it.
Where-
You signed
where-
the contract
where's
right here.
Where's the contract? Let me burn it.
No.
Oh. Okay. Wait, quick question. What happens if we just don't do the contract?
Well, if you would read in the small letters, I get to test this out. Takes out like this. You know how those old Nerf guns
Oh
are
boy.
like piss yellow?
Oh god.
So he
Like a-
pulls out like think of this like this little fucking Nerf gun, but instead of Nerf, it says Curve.
Correct. It is a small, what looks like crossbow almost, except it doesn't have any bolt loaded into it. Rather, it has a cylinder in the center that glows a sickly dark green, as he's just kind of like petting it lovingly.
I read the small print. Urek and I did read the small print.
Yeah, you. One of the things is you wouldn't complain, otherwise you will be terminated from the program. One of those termination methods may involve testing of the Kerf weaponry. It doesn't say what the Kerf weaponry can do, but you can roll me Arcana checks as the gun glows a sickly dark green.
I don't know shit about magic, but I'll roll anyway.
I know shit,
By-
but at least I
By
tried.
the way,
he
I'm
is-
still
he
waiting
is-
on those nature checks.
I'm not there.
As far as you are aware, Valrius, frogs lay eggs. As for if Timerk's a girl or not, he doesn't. He seems more masculine. But
Look at his
Okay.
masculine form.
Look at his.
Ah,
timeline.
yes. This is the ideal male body.
The ideal
With the
male
10
body.
Arcana, you
What-
can't
what
identify
it looks like.
what it is, but there's definitely a spell in that weapon, like a powerful, potent spell, like loaded into it. Probably lethal.
Huh. Fucking gross, man.
Outside, Eldegard, you are in these kind of viewing platforms of glass, which show all of the stars above, and kind of like you get a better angle of the sky beyond your world, as you know it. And as you kind of like look down, you get an angle of the entire continents and realms below, and you see a little kind of red flash just at the edge of your vision as you're looking down, closer to and I'll move us over to the world map for a moment, or if you could, I'll move the thing. It looks like at the outer edge, at the continent right next, at Eldegard, with your pass, you would know it would be Arendelle and the Ironlands. There's a red flash of glowing light there for a moment, and now as you're kind of like squinting at it, like looking, it looks like something has happened there. It no longer looks like the terrain seems slightly shifted from this angle, from up in orbit. And it does not look pretty.
Eldegard looks towards like his gaggle of ducks next to him, and back at the map of this this sphere of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's much bigger than I imagined, but I never imagined it would do that. Huh. Can I roll anything like maybe in nature to see what it could possibly be, like a big natural disaster?
And as you're looking at the deck, you would see that Zoran is he's got a stack of books as he's like walking by in the same general area, and you just see him just catch the red flash and go, "Oh, that's not good." And start hustling.
Zoran, one second.
Yeah?
Come here, friend.
How can I help you?
Can you explain to me in pretend I'm 5 years old.
Okay.
What's going on
Down there, it looks like a huge burst of magical energy has just affected the terrain in the equivalent of I believe we call these tier 7 disasters, or at least something like that, on Timerk's scale of bad things that might happen. Or it could be higher. And you see him kind of turn and look. He goes, "Oh, it's much higher. I have to go very quickly." And he's like on both his feet, just like tippy toe, like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." Kind of like the.
And he did that when he looked at the map, or
Or
where
when he looked
Jarvan
back,
saw
yeah.
something
Yeah.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When he looked back, he went, "Oh no, no, no."
This is like down, what, over here?
It would be on the world map, if you're there, yeah. It would be over here to the little white and gray area right to the top left of his ad.
Oh, nowhere where any of our
Yeah.
friends are.
Yeah, not near Asylum, as far as you're concerned. So it didn't affect your home.
But someone got wrecked.
Yeah, you could say that. I gotta go. Oh, and if you're ever lost, there is a directory to get across the tower. Many new apprentices get lost on their first time here, so we put up some signs. Bye.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
And Zoro
Bye.
fucking runs off. And you guys see that Timerk has a little doot kind of sound emanate off his wand.
I'm gonna whistle from the viewing room.
Yep.
Guys, you might want to see this.
I go look.
Okay, I'll move you over.
I'll follow.
What's up? You out here smoking?
It's an enclosed
I don't
space.
Yeah, I'll
particularly
follow
like to
too.
smoke on
Oh,
often,
I'm
but
going last.
Okay. Valrius, are you going or are you staying?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to draw your attention towards this great, big, wonderful world we call home. And down there, Zoran has said something like a class 7 cataclysm is going on down there.
What's do I know what's there? Like city
You can
or
roll me a
town-wise?
history.
Is 7
Okay.
high or low?
He sounded very concerned and he ran off in a hurry.
Probably
I'd say
high.
Okay.
Actually, he said 7 and he said, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Actually, way worse.
History +4.
Hooray! That
I got an 18.
yeah. All right, with an 18, you would recognize them because you've traveled the world. You've looked at maps, like larger maps of the general Azadi area. That is the kingdom
Seen a
of.
map before.
You've seen a map before. That is the kingdom of Arendelle and the Ironlands. They have their own various kingdoms and like important kind of figures. The Ironlands specifically are it's kind of a legendary place amongst dwarves. There are a lot of ancient ruins and old kingdoms there that are still kind of, as far as you're aware, like used more-ish as holy sites. Holy shit! Lightning just struck outside. That's nice.
Cool.
Was that in character?
No, that was in real life. I
Oh,
saw
God.
a flash from my
Okay.
window. Yeah, it was just like down the street. And there's a thunder. But yeah, you know them
Valrius is not happy
to
with
not
this.
be regular locations. They're like pretty relatively important on the Azadian scale in the sense that yeah, what happens in Arendelle is kind of important. They're a big trade area. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Man, I bet that place is in an uproar right now.
Those of you with a passive perception higher than 15 notice that it seems magma has started to rise. It goes from this white that you saw on the other map to this darker red that you can visibly see from orbit.
Shit.
Not
So-
So wow, that's happened at the same time as this, huh?
Listen,
What's happening?
is this live? What is this
I'm
thing?
sorry, that was out of character.
No, I know. Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, no, that's happening.
Passive perception of 13 bitches.
I know. I'm like, what do you
Passive
mean? What's
perception
happening?
of 17.
Yeah, no.
What's happening?
You catch you guys with lower passive perceptions would catch it. It's just for those with the high ones, you notice almost instantly as soon as it transitions from this kind of you see the specks of red and it kind of clicks in your head that from how high you must be, that must be a lot of something that is going on.
Team huddle.
Okay.
We're over here in the
Aspen
corner.
puts her arms like way over her head and like touches people's elbows.
Duck a little bit so that they're high enough up to get onto one of my shoulders with one of her arms.
She says nothing.
And I
Zero
put my arms out.
gratitude.
Okay.
It's
All right.
Just like, yes, this is how it should be.
Huddle.
We're all on our feet.
Okay. So, yeah, Timerk's a douche.
Yeah,
Um,
this guy sucks.
But having an airship and whatever other resources will make us more effective in stopping people from fucking dying. Even if, we have to do a little mission here and there, we gotta play the long game.
Okay,
Agreed?
agreed.
3 steps
Alright.
ahead of you.
But I'm just saying, if I get a shot,
Gotcha. We all have each other's backs, but right now, move on. We do this little mission of the bestiary, and we try to get out to help people.
Okay. Are you sure we don't want to go to? I mean, I don't want to go to where the meteor just struck, but
That wasn't a
I guess
meteor.
there's not a lot we could do
I'll
there.
clarify. There was a flash of red light, but nothing that. Essentially, what Eldegard saw is a flash of red light on the planet. There was no streaking light. There was no rocks, no meteors,
Oh.
none of that. It just a flash of red, and then boom.
And
Well,
I didn't get
whatever
to
that
roll
flash
earlier
red
with
was.
see what this was. What should I have rolled for that to see
Uh,
what this is?
What that was? You can roll me a nature check. To try to
Okay.
put 2 and 2. Just like, is that like a normal thing that happens, or what?
That's normal, right?
There's probably a volcano down there, right? That makes sense.
All right, with a natural
Oh,
one.
Nope.
Zero.
What a 0.
With a
That's
natural.
Fucking ranger with a
Negative
-1
With a zero.
nature.
That is an intelligence skill.
That
with
makes
a-
sense though. He's just out there in his mansion.
Chilling.
Yep.
With a 0, you're like 100% sure that is not normal. But you don't know what it is. Like, you have no. It was like, to you, it's like a flash of red, and now the entire thing is red. It's like, did someone drop their
Makes sense.
paintbrush from space? You don't know. But it doesn't look
Yeah.
good.
We still
Hmm.
have.
Okay.
So do we know if this is related to?
And we just see that there's lava. We don't see anything else, more details of that perception.
Not from this high up, because those details would be harder to parse from the distance you're at. The fact that you can see it at all is indicative of how
Concerning.
how widespread and wide the
Yeah,
scale
I
it is.
gotcha.
Let's go pick up some animals, I guess.
Let's go do this.
I think it's a person we're picking up, no?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, an animal
Hey.
person maybe.
People are animals too. Mr. Ranger.
Well, yes, but not plural. I think we're picking up a singular person. We're picking up a singular animal.
Whatever, let's go.
Maybe your Friday nights you pick up one person, but I don't know. Aspen's
What,
like
you pick
walking
up
away.
A bunch of animals?
Aspen, you want to explain
Why
something?
is the lighting not working the way it is? One moment.
If anyone here has experience hunting a whole bunch of animals, it would be me, and I have a whole bunch of ducks behind me.
Is this
I mean, a
museum?
whole bunch of one animal doesn't really
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, there we go.
Shit,
Now
you
it's
gotta
working.
No
do
offense
this
to you,
really
but like
fast.
saying you're good with ducks doesn't mean you're good with animals.
What the fuck is going on with the walls? Okay.
Wait,
Simple-
have we found Eldegard out? He's like fake ranger.
he's not really. He's not really a
By
Which guy?
ranger, I mean I'm fucking cursed with
These
hay
aren't even
ducks.
real ducks. Watch, he's gonna find a
I'm
wild duck and it's
decent
gonna
with a
bite him on
crossbow.
sight.
Yeah, you guys step down into the bestiary, which looks not like what you would have expected. Instead, it seems to be a collection, more like a mausoleum of creatures that have been removed of their flesh and kind of turned into little statuettes. There are a couple of plaques here and there. Each thing is labeled. Some of them seem to retain more of their form than others, but all of these are creatures you guys have never seen before. And there's
Do these
skeletons.
ones talk too? Aspen pokes the foot of like the big one in the
Which one?
bottom center.
This guy here?
Yeah, just the biggest, scariest looking one.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, do you talk to?"
As soon as you kick it, the little skeleton moves its head slowly and goes, "This is very disrespectful to my demise.
Oh shit!
Please do not kick my little stand. It is all I have left.
Hey, what did your master send us down here to pick up, dummy?
I have no master. I am a skeleton trapped here for all of eternity.
Trapped by who?
I
Your
do not
master?
know. It is just a little green
you called?
bastard. I
Useless hunk of junk.
have no name. It has been
Yeah,
lost to
what
me.
the fuck
The-
are you?
The
You
little,
do have a name. You're a dummy.
there's
I
a
just
little
named you
Say
plaque.
dummy.
something.
There's a little plaque there that says a kind of prehistoric version of mammoth ? It's you can't quite read. It's like a whole kind of little entry they have on there, but as far as you can tell, it doesn't actually. The skeleton doesn't actually have a name, but it seems to be some prehistoric creature.
I'm gonna call you dummy.
That seems hurtful.
Why, dummy? It's your name.
I've never had a name before.
I'm gonna look for what Timerk sent us down here to pick up.
Obviously,
that would
Aspen
be
is
who?
better with animals than Eldegard is.
Our ranger.
Yeah,
Aspen,
you just got-
Why are you being so mean to the dead elephant?
Because the one upstairs wouldn't give me any sick dragon loot.
Oh, why don't you just be nice to one here and ask them for some cool loot?
Look, they're dead already. You don't have to be nice to them.
Maybe that T-Rex will give you one of its heads.
Maybe I'll be a necromancer.
Not a bad idea.
I would rather not. My existence is very.
Yep, I'm gonna be a necromancer and I'm gonna come back here and you're gonna be my bitch.
I thought I was dummy. But now
There would
I
be dummy
am
bitch when she gets back here.
Yeah.
It tilts its head, depressed. As you open this door, Gemini, there sits what looks to be a half-elven figure, scrawling down on her notebook a series of important notes and documents that she's decided to write in one of the normally quietest rooms in the laboratory, and the tower
Please
in
tell
the
me
sky.
you're normal.
Would you care to introduce yourself, Gwenneth?
Hello, my
Oh,
name's
shit.
Gwenneth, guys.
Oh
Hi.
god, fucking this guy. Oh god.
No, not for the. My name's Gwenneth. I am a drow half elf, and I have got a woolen cloak over my shoulders, as well as a staff sort of leaning by my side as I'm sitting. I have been taking notes on this tree for the last 20 minutes. I was told to come here, and I have no idea why, and I am very scared. So when someone opens the door, she goes, ah, "Hello, I think I'm normal. Yes, hello."
Hi, you're normal, right?
Define normal.
Uh-oh.
Not Timerk.
Then yes, I am not doing
Did Timerk hire you?
it.
Apprenticeship isn't paid.
Hire is a strong word.
Aspen looks at what she's writing,
What will be the
just like obviously nosy.
Sure. What does Gwenneth find out about mostly about this tree that she's just gonna be curious?
For the most part, it is an old kind of wives' tale that Timerk has, as he does with most artifacts in ancient legends, uprooted from its natural home and put like a trophy on his wall. Welcome to the British Museum.
I'm trying to get into.
so sad.
I'm trying to get into the foundry here, and I can't actually access it. I don't know what's going on.
There's the link in.
Because I wanted to dramatically come in like through
Yeah,
the foundry, like
yeah.
you guys wouldn't know.
Try my link in Under Shadow Skies. It should work.
Way to
It's
ruin
taking
the
a while to
reveal.
Taking a while to load.
Jeez.
Hey, the fucking ruin it portal.
So
Yeah,
mostly her
portal.
notes, if you're looking at
Portal.
it, she's just looking at you like, why are you getting so close? And then you're just looking at her notes, and it's mostly, it is notes concerning how this thing is mostly able to grow in high orbit, and how it differs from trees on the land.
So, are you a scientist? Doing some science in here?
Well, I'm an apprentice. I am. Is it too arrogant to say that I am I don't want to say that. I think good. I think real good.
Oh,
Are you dumbing yourself down for me?
Me think good. Yes.
God damn it.
It gives you a thumbs up.
Man.
You aren't a demon, are you? No, you aren't like an illusion demon sent to haunt me by as a test, right?
Val's a demon.
What's that?
That is
What?
not a demon.
Look at him. He
Angel
could be a
just
demon.
flies up and
Did you-
sits
did you
on
need something
No, I
over
mean,
here?
Earlier, it's gonna be like he's not.
Aspen's head.
Collectively, you're not a demon, right? Like all of you.
He's not a demon, Val.
No. I mean, all
None
all
of
you.
us are a demon.
Okay.
Once she asked, all the ducks were like looking up, staring.
Sorry, I
intently at her.
apologize that is a question I have to ask.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna judge you for your heritage if you don't
I
judge
didn't-
us for.
I wasn't judging anybody by heritage. I was
Okay.
asking.
Yeah, wait,
For a
shit, Val. Is calling you a demon, is that racist?
I think it is.
No, of course not.
Oh, I guess.
Edelgard? Edelgard is just rich.
Eldegard, you can't answer
I-
that for him.
I feel like Eldegard is the kind of person to call someone Latinx.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's like, Edelgard's like, I'm one of the good ones.
You don't
You have to say it. Remember, we already got over this.
just-
He's an infernal American.
Um, so, if you're not a demon sent here to test me and my mental state, why is your presence?
We're here to pick something up for Timerk.
Okay, maybe it's the tree.
Fork it over, nerd.
You were told.
Don't
You know anything
It was
call
a
me
person.
nerd.
For clarity,
Do not
you
call-
were told it was a person who was supposed to be useful on the SS Connection.
Do not call
Oh.
me a nerd.
Well, you're the one who said you
Yeah.
think good.
Well,
Excuse me,
that's
miss.
the definition of thinking good and being a nerd are two different things.
Yeah.
Have you been informed about us?
Have I?
You know that Timerk was planning on finding adventurers to pilot his, well, to ride upon his one of his Magnus Opie, the boat that he has spent
I'm in,
the last couple of weeks working on and perfecting with a new captain. But as far as awareness of them, as far as you know, Timerk hadn't brought anyone in yet. It was supposed to be a couple weeks from now, at most, or at earliest.
You're coming with us.
So, okay. All right,
Yeah.
I suppose,
Of your own free will, we're not
I
kidnapping
suppose
you.
instead of following
Yeah.
one sociopath, I could do it to a group of them instead. That's fine.
Yeah, put your tree poetry away, nerd. Let's go.
It's not
Well,
poetry.
how do you do?
It's
I'm
not
Eldegard. That
it's
works.
scientific. No, it's not poetry. Why would
Aspen's
you say
literally
that?
like already like not listening. She's already like,
She's like, what? Why would you say that?
I'm just staring at you now, just sipping a cup of blood.
It's like, wow, that's metal. I have no idea what the fuck you are. So
Yeah,
I'm going to walk away.
Aspen's
he
like,
does that.
that's not metal. That's my blood.
Well, it contains iron, so shut up.
No, this is in your blood. I drank from you.
I'm
a
pretty
day
sure
or
I've
two
never
ago.
seen anybody bleed iron, so
You haven't been here long enough.
He's got a point.
All right.
I've been here for about 2 years or so.
What? In
Frankly,
this
frankly,
room?
had my doubts before coming here that gods were real, and now I am certain that they are. Because I am still alive.
Gods are definitely real.
I mean, it's kind of
Yes.
hard to deny that gods are real. Most of them just don't do.
I had a
shit.
very sheltered childhood.
Hmm.
Can we
Or
go?
do you mean? Yeah.
Let me show you the ways
Stop.
of Lord
Who
Eris.
flipped
Let's
me?
not.
Oh god. Here we go.
If you right click, you will notice there's a new button on the left side of your toe called Mirror Image. It will flip you back and forth.
Oh my
Whoa,
goodness.
I hate
Everybody
that.
begins dancing.
Bruh.
Why?
Woo!
Somebody flip me back and forth.
It's like,
I think I broke.
There.
I got you.
do I know who?
Yay!
Do I know who Lord Aris is? Can I make
You
a?
can make a religion check.
Sure.
I flipped
You
my
just
character once and now it
you
won't
just
let me do
mark
it
your
anymore. I think I broke
proficiency
it.
off, by the way.
Oh yeah, because it was half proficiency because I don't have proficiency in religion. So
With a 21 religion check, you know that Eris is one of the 10 Celestials, and that, unfortunately for you, you recall there was a whole debacle, pretty much as you had arrived, with Timerk discussing this openly with one of his apprentices, who was sending off to what the apprentices referred to the death bin, which is one of the
Jesus.
most dangerous labs that Timerk has invented, and very rarely sends apprentices to unless he believes they can survive. They have not so far. But there was a discussion about the tenets of religion and the 10 Celestials, and you kind of walked in on the conversation when they were talking about Eris, who is this god of weather, wind, air, and as far as you are concerned, that's what you know it of as.
okay, like as he's like comes up and says like, "Let me show you the Aris." He's like, "I don't want to go to the death bin, please."
That's a weird thing to say.
No,
I don't
that's
wanna go to
Darenick.
heaven.
We don't like him.
Please don't bring me to the death bin.
You're going there
We're not
eventually.
bringing you to the death bin.
Okay.
And if we are, we're also going there.
It should be
so-
noted
What
that
is
is only the thing the apprentices call it. Timerk does not call it.
It's like, well, I'm an apprentice.
Exactly.
He's like,
Whatever. Fuck the death bin. We're going to the
I
ship.
guess fuck the death bin, please. I
Yeah,
don't
show us the
know.
way to the ship.
The skies are a perfect place to teach you about Lord Eris.
Zoran.
I am
Where's Zoran?
mildly concerned.
Do you call out for
Um,
him?
Ran off in a hurry after seeing that red light.
What red light?
Red
Oh, that's
light
right.
in Arendelle.
What, the red light district? I believe that's. She does start calculations in her head.
Oh, Azad blew up.
Not. No, just Arendelle.
She blinks. Okay. She does not seem surprised.
All right. Are you guys? Were you calling out for Zora? For
Yeah.
Zoran? Okay. How do you call out to him?
I just
Yagi-
yell.
Woo.
I just yell really loud. I yell Zoran.
Like a dog coming
Good boy.
from somewhere.
Yale.
Unless I
You-
know hold on, do I know prestidigitation? Because I'm just gonna make my voice like loud as hell.
That's Dominic.
I don't remember what spells I have.
Let's see. You
Good
do not have that, but you can still yell. And as you kind of yell
Right.
out,
Can I use thunderclap to make my voice loud as hell?
just clap. Boom.
Oh,
yeah,
you can
I use-
thaumaturgy
I do
other
that. I
people,
clap.
apparently.
I clap twice, like for a butler, but using thunderclap.
Gwenneth fucking like covers her ears. Ah, fuck.
Zoran seems to run out of one of the other halls with like several books on his back and like a satchel of scrolls, and he goes, "How can I help you? I'm still trying to repair the sending system. What's up?" And he's like jogging in
Hey.
place.
Hey, you had a week to do that, okay? It's not my fault. You're
I have
unproductive.
had a
Where's-
week to do a lot of things.
Where's this boat?
Zoran works a
Elevator
lot.
down to the hangar.
All right.
Zoran works a lot.
Yeah.
He's very busy. Thank you, Zoran, for all your hard work.
Soren, does Timerk lay eggs?
we dance.
No, that's his hopping on his feet to keep moving. A what?
Does Timerk lay eggs?
No, he does not.
Can I roll a nature for that?
You don't have to.
Oh,
you,
no. Actually,
you
no.
know,
Fine, actually,
you
no.
know you know,
No, he keeps clones.
they call it the birthing pods among the apprentices. Please don't refer to it as that. Goodbye. Good luck. Take the elevator to the final hangar.
It's gross, but also
Yes.
informative.
No, that's extremely gross. It's just gross.
Well,
scared.
I don't know.
I'm too scared
Is
to
this
ask
what he
about the
calls his
rope.
mother? Sounds kind of rude.
If anybody hypothetically wanted to take Timerk out, I don't know. I think it's important to know that he has a whole bunch of nasty clones laying around.
I have
What's
no
a clone?
idea why he has a rope in there, and I'm too scared to ask. Anyway,
Okay,
let's
to
go.
the elevator.
You guys take the elevator down to the kind of hangar bay that exists, and I'll move you guys to the world map because that's where we're gonna.
So,
Oops.
can we get names from everybody? Well, like, was she saying this while she's in the elevator?
Yes, I've already said my name's Eldegard Duckworth. Pleasure to meet you.
Duckworth. And I suppose those are, like, is the other ducks just, like, following him?
Yep, conga line.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
Like single file.
You see,
Ben is juggling 3 of them in the elevator while they wait for it to go to the bottom.
it should be
Just
noted.
One evil one in my arms.
It should be noted when Eldegard says single file, they go in one line, but it's a line with verticality as they kind of stack on each other and unstack as they're moving.
Well,
They're
Cute.
going
This is the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
And I'm Aspen Rootfallow
Mm-hmm.
of Shire fame, or wherever
Oh,
the fuck,
Shire thing. Okay. I've
where the
never heard
fuck
of that,
hobbits are
but I
from.
assume it is very nice.
It is.
My
Gemini.
name's Gwenneth. I come from the Underdark.
I've never heard of her.
Oh, weird.
You don't want to.
That's a little bit
That's Urek.
concerning. Yeah, I'm Urek. Consicle. I come from Theron Island.
You worship Eris as well, correct?
Yes, I do.
You've mentioned it a couple of times. Are you sure you're
Yep.
not going to bring me to the death bin?
No death.
We
bin,
don't know where the death bin
Okay.
is.
Destin. Yeah.
Unless he renamed
I
the
What
was
is
gonna
the
ask
death thing? It
if there
sounds
was
bad,
a
but
death
what
bin,
is
We
but
it?
had the-
honestly, that makes sense.
I thought we had the
Well-
death bin penciled in for later.
Eventually. Not now.
Yeah, it's later on the tour.
Concerned laughing.
She like
Okay.
elbows her. She's like, "No, I'm kidding," but then she like winks like she's not kidding.
You see, she gets up a panic even more, like,
Boom, boom.
Here's
Oh,
a word
man.
of advice. Ignore Aspen at most times.
I got you.
Eric gives me the leeway to
Apologies.
move around as I want.
I am Gwenneth Yarrow. I am hey, maybe I'll tell you about my past someday, which I hopefully never, because it will never come up.
So much.
Yeah,
music.
and we're not interested.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you,
sometime.
thank you. She like grabs by the shoulders and goes, "Thank you."
Glad I could help.
Everybody always asks about the. It's okay. It's fine.
Well, sir, I do have one question for you, however. Are you already aware of the infestation of this corruption nonsense?
So
Yes.
Gwenneth, just as a reminder and a kind of refresher, so everyone's aware. As far as the apprentices of Timerk go, they are all knowledgeable to a degree on the nature of the invading force of this corruption and these air quote evils that have invaded. The quality of their teachings and defensive strategies for it have, as far as Gwenneth is concerned, almost non-existent. Timerk basically says if you encounter it without defensive measures, you are fucked. Goodbye.
Does she have one of the bracelets on?
She does not at the moment.
Maybe we should get you kitted out before we leave, so you're not dead weight.
Get that what?
These things. Aspen shoves hers off.
Wow, very pretty.
As she shows you those bracelets, Gwenneth, you recognize that as one of Timerk's prime projects that he has been working on for a couple of years as a sort of end-all, be-all, very powerful weapon as far as the apprentices talk about it. They talk about it like it's the Doom bracelet, like it'll shoot lasers or something. They don't know what it does, but
Please,
they know
please,
that.
please put that away. That's.
And you notice that they have 5 of them, and they are in pristine condition. And you have only ever seen Timerk working on one.
Just like sweat down the brow. It's like, yes, very pretty. Please put it away.
No way. These things are
Are you
awesome.
Please, please.
We can't take it off.
You can't.
Yeah. You better get used to it, because you're gonna get one, lady.
I want to keep my hand.
I mean,
Eric
I'm
just
sorry
looks
to say, but you
confused.
wouldn't be the first Timerk assistant to lose their hand.
Yeah. Do you know Very?
Yes.
She's awesome. I wish we had her still. And then Aspen,
Yeah.
like, actually for once doesn't say that instead of you.
Just leaves it as implied.
Gwenneth like feels
But
the
it's like, but it's
implication and then
very-
like, yeah, feels the implication and is like, oh.
It's very implied.
But
Dun, 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 dun. Final layer of the elevator. Boom. And you arrive at a hangar, which looks like this magnificent kind of overarching thing that you saw as you guys were going up. Kind of, you saw it. It has an open bottom that seems to kind of warble and shift with space. Like there's magic going on there, but you can't see exactly what it is or what it's doing. But as far as you're concerned, you can still breathe in here. And you see there's kind of like a veil almost in front of it, like the Star Wars light veils between hangars. There's currently no vehicle in here, and you see Timerk tapping his foot, waiting for something as you're coming down on the elevator.
Hey, maybe you should build faster elevators.
Maybe you should just shut the fuck up for once. You're kind of annoying.
We
Oh,
would
well.
break our legs if that was
No,
the case.
you.
Physics still exists. Hello, Master.
Oh, hello. Actually,
Come on,
give me your
Master.
wrist.
Please don't.
No.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
sure that there aren't more applicable apprentices? Like,
Gwenneth,
Yes.
wrist.
Yeah. She like hands like, oh.
Like a fucking it feels like those memes of like the
Can
the
I like
fucking
snap bracelet?
exactly pretty much just chink Gwyneth, for a moment you feel a stinging pain in your arm as this kind of their versions are brilliant silver. Yours is a kind of darker, more metallic gray, leaning more on the kind of darker sheen. It doesn't seem the same as theirs exactly, but it kind of clicks and whirs to life with a faint light.
Congratulations.
I don't.
Well, this will
didn't
help,
hurt
and
when
also.
we touched.
Oh well. This should help you.
I
Anyway,
thank you, Master. I am ever so grateful.
All right, hold on.
Timerk puts. You guys see Timerk put his hand to like the side of his head under his robe.
Where the fuck are you?
There's no
You're,
response.
Like, late.
There's no response for a moment, and then all of you hear a whirring noise, and you hear a "Get down!" Calm down. A get down.
I duck.
Red duck, literally.
I don't. You
For
just look
Goose.
around like, huh?
Just kidding.
Those of you that
how-
duck,
how-
make this dexterity saving throw with advantage. Everybody else, regular dex save. Except Timerk.
If he's not like ducking, I'm just gonna tackle him like on instinct.
Get down.
Get down,
I'm,
Mr. President.
I'm also watching the stream like Aspen. Like,
Mhm.
I make the roll.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
can
to find
roll for
the dice box so I can roll. No, I want to roll.
I meant
the
for
dice
for
box.
Jarvan.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Are we rolling at disadvantage for something?
For those of you that ducked, you have advantage.
Where the hell is the?
Without advantage, 19.
Where's the dice box?
18, I guess.
It should be
I just like.
there's a channel called
Can we
bot
get dex
commands.
permissions and undershine?
Yeah, I
flash
just
guys?
cannot see it.
You could also roll in our.
Oh,
chat.
I had it minimized. There we go.
Oh wait, fucking, it's not in here. 1 second, let me fix that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got a 2 and a 5.
Yeah, you fall prone on the ground.
Well, so my 5 would be an 11,
Okay.
and
Still fails. So it's
Okay.
like prone on the ground. Gwyneth, you
I got
roll at
12.
advantage. Oh yeah, 12.
Yeah, 12.
That fails. So you're also kind of shaken. Valrius also fails. Everybody else succeeds. As this kind of rattling takes place in the entirety of the hangar. It feels like you're gonna fall off over the edge of this little platform, and you see a marvelous, what looks like boat almost, with no sails. Instead, on the side, it has these kind of almost majestic wings, careening towards the docking bay at a high velocity that it definitely shouldn't be. Atop at the front of a wheel seems to be a kind of well-dressed elf who is spinning the wheel frantically and like pulling at levers, like, why isn't this working, almost. And then you see him pull a lever, and it kind of like, you see the entirety of the connection kind of almost as it crashes forward into the bay, stop in place and look like it's locked in place, hanging midair. And the captain of the connection goes, okay! That is much harder than the other times when it didn't have the entire... Oh shit, the engine's on. Gilby, turn the engine off! And you guys hear a whirring noise.
Is that our pilot?
I will get you his token so you can see it.
Oh no.
Nice boat, Dio.
Oh.
Edgy boy.
He's not at all edgy, but he is dressed very nicely. And you
Nice
guys,
token, AMD.
you guys see the back end of the connection kind of glowing, dims, and then it stops, and you hear, "Woo! All right!" And Captain Elston comes up, and he kind of does like a half bow, and he goes, "Sorry, I'm late, folks. I was doing a couple of test runs with some upgrades we had put in place. It's a pleasure. You guys are the adventurers, right?" And he's kind of looking
Actually,
over all
I'm
of you.
an apprentice. I'm one of
Same
the-
thing, really.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But
Get on the.
Eldegard,
Let me
Eldegard.
let me get the dock for you. And you see him grab a plank of wood, lift it up, and it extends this kind of almost landing platform to the side. And he says, "Ta-da!" That one took weeks to get working.
I'm going to die.
Everybody does. Come on aboard. One.
Let's hope not too soon, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have any of you ever ridden an airship before?
No.
Nope.
Have you?
Yes. Quite often. I'm actually a trained pilot. This one is just faster and
Oh,
more.
thank God, this one's trained.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry that driving a
suppose I'll
one in
take
a
your word for it.
lifetime prototype is more difficult than it may seem for even an expert.
Which god are you thanking, Gwen?
What'd you say, sorry?
Which god are you thanking, Gwen?
Eris.
Very
She
good.
like wiggles her eyebrows.
That was quick.
Oh, that's a very
Quick
quick conversion.
I'm not a very religious man myself, but thank the gods all in their entirety. Everybody feel free, get comfortable.
Well, Eris is actually a celestial. But it's okay.
What kind of upgrades did you put in this thing?
They're mostly on my side. You won't have to worry about them, and I would suggest you don't touch any of the levers if you like living.
Oh, that I do. I'll just find a nice seat to sit down and not touch anything.
There are some rooms and storage and supplies and all the sort. Anything I should warn them about, Timerk, or are we just set to set out? Do they know where they're going? Am I supposed to know where they're going?
It's fine. Just ignore the halfling.
All right, if you say so, boss. There should be a map set up back there. Gilby's usually on this sort of stuff, and I'll get us undocked as soon as you're all ready to go. Any last words and prayers and wills I should send to your families? And he looks at you with a serious face. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Yeah.
I get to send the message back home.
Sure, everyone's like always, Eldegard are like already pulling out a note from his pocket.
Oh, no, it was a jest. It was a jest.
Oh, so there is no message back home.
No.
Yeah, and obviously we're all gonna get buried with our riches. I'm not leaving anything.
Well, you're just going to get
Respectable,
robbed
like
by
the
some
ancients
future
would.
adventurers if you bury yourself with your riches.
Not if you put
Yeah,
enough
because
traps.
I personally steal from graves all the time. You know, it's karma.
You what?
Hold on. What?
What?
I think.
Concern?
Steal from graves?
You know, like you're in a dungeon. There's a bunch of skeletons. They drop gold. That's a
Oh,
grave.
okay, that's much different.
Well, you know, the dead
See
aren't
around.
using them, so.
See you
There
around,
has been a
boss.
phenomena where skeletons, upon disintegration, do drop gold coins. It's kind of weird.
I mean, if you're killing undead and taking the loot, that's one thing, but
You hear
you
a
say
It's a dead body in a hole. What's the difference between that and a
You
grave?
hear a ka-chunk as the captain pulls one of the levers, and the connection kind of rattles forward and then starts backing up, and it makes this weep, 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 weep sound.
Please stop warning us before doing that again.
One moment, and you see him lean over the side of the boat until it pulls out of it, and you see him turn the wheel, and the SS connection is airborne.
Where's my room?
Where's my room?
Boom, and it pulls you
Where do I hide?
over into the open air, where the captain kind of just like spins the wheel, and you guys get a view of the entirety of Orn from above. The way the planet curves, you can see right above the air where you are, down below the clouds, the fake kind of weather patterns that seem to be forming as he's like lowering the vehicle slower. And he goes, "There's a map room. Tell me where to go. You guys are technically in charge of navigation and all that stuff." That's why he points at
Go where the
Gwenneth.
lava is.
These sails are patchwork.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They're magic.
Wait, what? We don't want to go to the lava? Where do we want to go?
What lava? What are you talking about?
Do we call you
Saw lava
captain
from
or?
space.
Oh yeah, you could call me Captain. Alson's the name. Flying's the game. We can get to proper introductions as soon as you've selected a destination. And me and Gilby can swap in and out. You should be still down in the engine room dealing with the emergency precautions. Should be fine though.
Can you spell the
Oh,
pilot's
what do you have a
name,
sight on?
Portal?
ELSE''IN.
Oh, it's an apostrophe. What an L.
What an L.
While I understand why we would want to go to the lava,
Let's go take care of
I
some corruption
don't-
first.
think we are that strong that we could deal with this.
Let's just fly over it and look.
Aspen fake gasps insulted.
How fast is this?
I also might be just unrelated to what we're doing.
I'm sorry. I'm very confused. I have no idea what we are doing here. I was just told to come along, strapped this fucking thing to my wrist, whatever it is.
The back door is open, and all of you see a man that looks to be made up entirely of fire, bound with a singular
Oh,
kind
on a
of
wooden ship. Great.
red necklace around his neck. He has a green coat and a bottle of what looks like alcohol. He's wearing heels, and Gilby steps forward.
That won't cause any problems.
Is this,
I'm-
what did he
I'm
say his
sorry,
name was?
Portal.
Gilby.
I'm sorry, is that a fucking grill he's on?
Is this a Nova kid?
Is this
No.
Starbound?
No, it is a fire elemental by the name of Gilby, who introduces himself by uncorking his bottle and dripping it on his head, and then corking it for a moment.
Yeah, that can only go well.
You see his
Whoa.
kind of
This is a
entire
wooden ship.
Awesome.
his
This is
entire
a wooden
form
ship.
kind of warms for a moment and then bursts in slight fire, and he points out, first of all, the name's Gilby.
ship.
Pleasure to meet you all, travelers. And
This is a
before
wooden ship.
it is reinforced, both warded magically.
a wooden ship.
There is tar underneath. Don't sweat the details. We've already worked it out. Did the captain tell you all of the rules of the ship, all our management, what your objectives are, that sort of thing?
No.
Traditional.
We don't need all that.
Yeah, that tracks. Nobody here seems competent. Take a seat. And he kind of motions
where's
to
my
the
room?
general beds. There's more beds underneath, though they're a little bit toastier because they're closer.
Skyrim.
If you would like it to be, you guys are in charge here, sort of, in terms of where we go, what we do. But the actual management of the ship is between me and the captain, as we have spent the last couple of months training on it. And I've been stuck with him. Anyway, he does another half bow. Name's Gilby. Again, pleasure to meet you all. Feel free to introduce yourselves as you'd like.
Yeah, I'm Urek. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Urek. Gwenneth.
Eldegard.
Eldegard.
Gemini.
Gemini, and he looks to Valrius. Valrius, and he looks to Aspen.
Walrus.
Aspen root fallow, and she gives a little bow.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Aspen. Now that you're all set, notice there is a map right there on the table, also warded and fireproofed. Do not be concerned. The entire ship is protected for such mundane threats. Arcane fire might have a little bit of a problem, but that's only if it's targeted
Arcane
specifically.
fire like a magical being. made
Oh,
of
thanks for
fire.
telling me. I was just about to drop a fireball on us.
I was
Do not drop a
I
fireball.
was
Hey,
preempting
it's
this
okay.
conversation. Anyway,
It's okay, Gildy. I trust your confidence on
Thank you.
certain people.
Timerk probably hasn't
Wait, hold on.
informed
Are
you, as
Yeah, real quick. Are you not a magical fire?
he motions to the amulet on his chest. Not anymore, not exactly anyway. There's a lot of complications in arcane runes that go into this, but it is the reason I am still allowed to be in the material plane after 7.5 years. Anyway, let us continue.
What happens if it rains?
I stay indoors.
What happens if there's a leak and it rains?
It happened twice during our testing. We have prevented further issues such as that.
There was leaks during testing.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the fastest airship known to man took proto-testing. With failures here and there on infrastructure and safety, we have...
How many
Red Fund.
airships are there that this is the fastest one?
There are... Well, there used to be a faster one back where me and the captain are from. A traditional series of tribes and kind of a floating fleet. We called it the Wandering Fleet. There's a whole bunch of stuff on that, but you need not concern yourself. We know how to avoid those paths and all of those things.
I want to go there. That sounds awesome.
I agree, except it doesn't. It's not very fun because it's more lethal than you would expect, and the people there are kind of assholes. Take a seat, enjoy. Your objective, as I am now informed that Timerk has not told you about, is simple. He has informed us, he has informed me about it, as I am managing most of the rations and materials for our passengers during this journey. So, to clarify, there on the map, there are marked locations that Timerk has specifically wanted restored. They're laboratories, libraries of all sorts of dangerous ancient artifacts and things he has been studying, that sort of thing that mad wizards with flying towers make. And he needs people to restore them, as it seems recent events that he has somehow foreseen, I didn't bother asking because I don't want to annoy him, have lost contact with him. We need to go and restore them at our own pace, preferably when possible. You can explore the entirety of the realm if you'd like, but I do believe that might, end with our, inevitable demise to some grand arch-evil. I don't know much about that. But I do know about those locations, and I have a small little report about most of them, though they are from Timerk himself, so the details may be lacking. Any questions?
Yeah, can I go fishing off this thing?
There is very few fish to catch in this region of the air. However,
You can go birding.
there are very specific locations where the flying
No, you
fish
can't.
of the
Look like that.
Azadian Sea take to the air, and, well, they're quite delicious when fried properly.
Let's go there.
I
Yeah,
could help you with that.
we could
So,
steer there
of
if you would
these
like.
recommended places, what's the closest?
Closest, and back to the world map. As the airship
Oh, jeez.
takes down to Azad. You guys don't have to go there every
Yeah.
time, but he motions to Azad.
I'm just role playing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He motions to Azad on the center continent. There are still several signs of the laboratories here, an ancient one of that, as far as I'm concerned. It says ancient library here on my dossier, as well as a mountaintop observatory of the plane. So dangerous. Which are the two locations he has marked down as needing to be restored and reconnected. In addition, I would, and he kind of like motions to the map, suggest that you avoid Arendelle in the Ironlands, as me and Elson, well, we got a first row seat of what happened there.
Which was what?
Would you like to?
Would
describe
you
them?
like to imagine the greatest devil, fiend, or evil creature you have ever seen? Imagine that for a moment. Now imagine something 4 times larger than that, and shooting death beams in the air. It kind of flew down and destroyed the entirety of those continents. And, well, we were in the air and we nearly died. It is why we were late. Apologies.
What?
That is the appropriate reaction to such news.
Are you okay to be flying? It sounds like you've kind of had a long
I-
work day.
I do not get to rest. I cannot sleep in the material plane. It is very dangerous for me and others nearby me.
Oh, what happens?
When an elemental of fire rests or loosens their guard, their flames rest and then expand naturally, as fires want to do.
We can't just put you in a hearth or something?
That is very offensive. Please don't suggest that again.
Jeez,
Well,
I'm
like,
sorry.
Or
I'm
do
just
you
trying
not
to...
sleep?
Isn't
I
tough like a
didn't- I didn't
bed
hear
for
a
fire?
no in that response.
Insensitive.
Yeah.
He's
Look,
saying that if he falls
I'm not-
asleep, he'll spread a wildfire.
Yes. And you don't sleep?
Look,
No,
if
I do not need to. I am not
since I am now
a traditional human.
since I am all now attached to you all, and since I'm going to be on this journey, surely I can find a way to make sure that you get some rest through magical means. At least, even if that means that we have to put you into a special little ball.
Yeah.
I feel more offended by that statement than anything else.
It means that you can.
I
sleep
enjoy my
and
work
rest.
very much.
You need to rest. You need
This
to
is
rest.
false.
This is not false at all. It is.
Politely.
Too
You're
many
making yourself
apprentices
sick.
We just met this ball of fire. You want to stuff him into something?
My
Well,
name
no,
is
no,
Gilby.
but-
If you could refer to me as such, that would be very polite and kind.
I want to let him to be able to sleep.
I do
Yeah,
not
don't
need
you
to
want a
sleep.
dream, Gilby?
You said that with a malicious undertone. I do not appreciate that.
And that's just how I say everything.
Do you have
Oh,
a
give it a
malicious
cipher
intent
there.
under every spoken statement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People's interpretations aren't my problem.
Understandable
I'm
and
a picture
respectable.
of sincerity.
I would actually
Gilby.
like to do something here in that
Well,
this map has
for-
the
First-
continent of like Azad and like the Ironlands and Arndil on it, right?
Yeah, but
It has-
you were asking something, Jar? Yeah, you wanted
Oh,
to
sorry.
mark it with
Hold
an illusion spell, right? To
Yeah,
make it red. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You were asking something, Jar?
Oh, Timerk did leave a command with your captain to essentially ignore a halfling.
Ah, I see. I will take it into consideration as far as my duties will allow.
Oh no, don't ignore me. I'd hate to be left to my own devices. Aspen wanders off.
Please do not wander back there. You will be incinerated by the heat of the engine.
She can take it.
She's already gone, like, looking around. I want to explore the ship, actually.
Yeah, the underside is pretty neat. There is a specific marked area that says danger hot, warning danger, like several danger signs.
That can't stop me. I can't read.
That's
Wait, can you
strong
not
Aspen
read?
energy.
No, I speak and read.
Yeah, I'm a fucking
Oh.
bard. Yeah, I can read. I can read multiple
music, but-
languages. That is very funny, though. I want to find the captain. I want to find Elson's room.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll me an investigation. In the interim, Gilby back up top continues. If you would simply select one of these locales or any place you would prefer us go, tell me and I'll inform the captain. And, well, with a little bit of help, we can begin navigation towards that direction.
Or do I got a
Are-
natural one?
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
you're looking in crates, just like, does he sleep in here? And you kind of get
does he
distracted and
sleep in here?
sidetracked with all of like the foods and varieties of things. You see, there's like a
Yeah,
whole
I come back
box
and I'm
of
eating
nuts.
like a Dagwood. I come back and I'm eating like a Dagwood
Dagwood.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Scooby Doo style.
for our
Oh,
quest
yeah.
this week, like we're going to like
You get
awaken
to
like
decide.
Timerk's labs and libraries,
Mhm.
right? So
That
we have
is-
those web notes.
That's the air quote main quest. You guys can fuck off and do whatever you'd like. I'm just telling you what Gilby
We
has
should
informed you is the main
stay
task.
in Azad for now and take care of what's
Mhm.
going on right there underneath us.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
have.
I've never seen lava in person.
We should not go there.
Yes, if there is a giant devil thing still around there, I would want to avoid it. Those are
There's a
nasty,
giant
The
devil
lava?
thing?
Yeah.
apparently.
It's like a super big flying devil monster at the lava.
Does this sound like the thing that Val and I are like
It
haunted
does.
by?
It does not, because you can still see the thing in the sky where it's haunting you from. Um,
Yeah, okay. So when they say like it's like a giant devil thing, I kind of like glance up and I'm like, haha, sounds not that scary.
Well, we
Dude,
have.
I've seen worse.
We could go
Big
to
whoop.
Castilium and the Ironlands, or we could go to one of the libraries in Laon or Arundel. And I would recommend not Arundel.
Yeah, let's go fix the
Uh,
library.
Mountaintop Observatory.
Where is the lava? Which continent?
I would like to second that to Gemini.
The continent that has the lava is the Ironlands and Arundel. Both of them have been ignited and seemingly destroyed.
What the fuck? Which I don't see is I don't see that one.
There are the small little islands off Azad
Oh,
on the top left.
can't zoom in.
Top,
so I
yeah,
can't see.
top left of it. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's,
Sorry about that, guys. That
Don't
was.
worry. The map is pretty big.
Yeah,
Okay, so
the
there's one
Ironlands
right
was
there.
our fault.
The
Arundel
Ironlands was
was
explicitly my fault.
I can't do the pink thing.
You can
Alright,
change
so our
your
options are,
cursor
if we
at
want
any
to
time.
stay in Azad, is Icilium and Laon. What I remember
Icilium,
about
Mountaintop.
Icilium and we've already been to Icilium.
I would like to second Gemini's choice.
Well, you haven't been to Asylum, but they have.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, out of character, I'll say that in character, Urek would want to do whatever we could for Celium first. So.
Aspen's in pleasure cruise mode already, in case you can't tell. So whichever one sounds like the better sightseeing opportunity is what she wants to do.
Are
Is she
you
in this
filing
room?
your nails?
She's in pleasure cruise mode.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on.
She's like, even though they told her there's no fish, she's like got a line over
Wait,
the
hold on,
side
I had-
already.
Sorry, guys. I had a meme prepped for before I came into the.
Got the meme
Ignore,
locked and
ignore
loaded.
ignore the Doom by puppet. Ignore that part.
Oh no.
It's weird that it's
yeah,
I
happening.
feel like we're probably in Doom by a puppet now. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Fuck.
Yeah, Timerk.
Fuck.
Oh
Accurate
no.
meme. Accurate meme.
The meme has
Alright,
been inaccurate.
So we have the Astral Library is separate from the labs and the library.
The Astral Library is the name of the library, and that's because the party
Okay.
has already ventured into it and experienced the creature within. I will
The
update
dragon.
the names
So what-
and the stuff that are in each of these libraries. as people
Where
go.
it was that in Icilium or is
That was
like
in
a-
Laon. Laon.
Okay, so Icilium is looking like where we want to go next because it's just close by.
Yes, and we also have a job from someone to take care of the 3 sources of corruption. From
Yeah.
Ori.
Mhm.
Ori told us to take care of the corruption.
So
three
labs.
Or you've been signed through all
Celium
this. What do
and
you think?
Ireland.
As you kind of acknowledge Ori, there's a beep beep. Apologies, sirs, and all of your things light up, and a kind of version of Ori stands before you all. I was repairing internal structures with access
Bro, what
to
the fuck?
the various materials given to us. Oh, me, pardon. And all of you can see the same kind of form of of Ori, which is this kind of blue, almost mannequin-esque form. The only
What the
person,
hell is
What
that?
is this?
the only
What the
person who cannot see it is Gwenneth, who instead sees a fully kind of like suited up version of Zoran, who kind of shows up behind you and says, "Pardon me, let me connect our systems." Hello. And the little AI kind of flickers, and then you see Gwenneth's thing lights up blue, and Ori says, "Incoming transmission."
Oh, please.
And it
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
links up, and then you see this giant blue form kind of stood on the table, and it goes, "Apologies for the interruption. I have been processing many things, such as the presence of divine creatures. It is very bad right now."
Why is it very bad?
And you see Ori for the first time kind of motions and pulls up a chart. These are traditional readings of such interference when casting holy spells. It has a little spreadsheet. This is what was detected not less than 3 hours ago. And the chart just keeps going up. And it goes, "I would advise caution."
I don't. What does this mean?
That is how powerful
You
the
mean-
reading was.
Okay, so you weren't around. From what Urek has told us, the gods are busy dealing with their own problems.
Uh huh.
We're not 100% sure what that means, but
It is likely some of
Gods are
them have
doing-
met their demise.
No, you can't just
That-
say
I don't
God.
That's
like how you
possible.
worded that.
Wait, Ori, can you confirm Eris is alive? No, Eris is alive. He definitely is. Oh, no.
This unit has no
Yeah, I have
confirmation
faith,
on
Urek.
any specific deities, but it can register the death and demise as such has been programmed from the wars.
Cool. That does not help at all.
Apologies. How may I
Aspen,
help?
like pats Urek's elbow.
Who's fighting who? What the fuck?
This unit cannot register that.
So you can't help.
Unfortunately, not in this
Well,
area
seems like
at the
that's
moment.
Separate from. I don't want to accept this. Seems like there's a lot of things going on in our world right now.
This is
I mean,
accurate.
These gods fighting is related to the stars falling.
There's a kind of beeping noise, and Ori says, calculations suggest that they are experiencing a phenomenon that has been experienced before by other realms, such as crackle, 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 and crackle, 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 crackle. It is believed that these tendencies are natural outcomes when interference such as this has been met. Did that help?
So
No.
So Ori's saying, or Zoran
Things best.
is saying that
It should be noted
this
that
stuff
Zoran
is-
AI is only within Gwenneth's bracelet because it is not the original. It is a kind of.
I thought you said it
counterfeit.
transmitted to each
A,
of us.
no. Basically, all of you see the same Ori, same posture, same pose, same position, instead of your individual versions of Ori. It is Gwenneth who sees Zoro, who transmitted and connected you up to your bracelets. Essentially, she is on a different system because it is a replication, not the original. If that makes sense.
Knock off
Like
my
we're on
phone.
Windows 10
I have the
and-
cheap version.
It's like we're
So
on
are
Windows
we-
10 and she's on XP.
Yeah, pretty much.
So are we hearing this transmission or not? Is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes, you would all be hearing this information that Ori is saying.
Okay, so as I was saying, I guess what was I saying to? So is Zoran saying that this has happened before? This whole stars falling, gods fighting kind of event.
It is likely such phenomenon have occurred before. It is not unreasonable.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know?
You don't have to roll a history check because you do not know of anything like this ever happening before.
Really, it's not written anywhere in any
Exactly.
song or story
Correctly.
or anything.
That is why it's
So
notable.
I guess that's kind of telling in and of itself. I'm like, I went to school for a long time, spent a lot of money learning a lot of lore, and I have never heard of anything like this.
That's terrifying.
How may I assist?
Aspen throws, she reels her line back in and she throws it back further out. She's like still fishing. Can I roll a
How's it?
nature check to see if I catch anything?
You may roll me a D100.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, another $200 buggers.
But yeah, Ori's just sat waiting to see if you guys have more questions for it. It seems more energetic than before. 27. Ooh boy. As you kind of wheel your thing over the side, Aspen, there's just kind of a long waiting. And you hear and something seems stuck to it.
You guys, I got a big one.
And as you kind of reel it back, I need you to roll me an athletics check. But yeah,
Oh, yeah?
if you guys have questions for Ori, now is the time to ask. He seems more energetic than ever before. It is concerning.
What are you?
I am Ori, and a personal assistant for those marked with crackle noises.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what the fuck this thing is?
Yeah.
What it's made out of and how it's projecting all of this? Because my
Correct.
specialization is illusions.
Yes, you may. With that 8 Aspen, reeling
So
up.
I get pulled over.
You pull up, you kind of pull down, and you see over the edge, it is a giant winged beetle that is flapping.
Hey, Urek.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
That's fucking cool.
Can we keep it?
Yeah. Gilby, come get it.
Pardon, what is that?
I literally flop backwards and I pull it on.
You
with,
try to
all
you
my
try to
body
pull
weight.
it up, the beetle, and it kind of just flaps up over the side, and Gilby goes, "Oh no, that is not good."
What size is it?
Optional boss fight.
It is
Optional
medium
boss
size.
We're having
Medium?
bug for dinner
Medium.
tonight, boys.
Gilby says,
Could
"I
Aspen ride
I suggest you release those immediately." And Captain, change course. It seems we have flown into the Horde. And he says that.
What?
You see the captain go, I thought they migrated west at this time. They should be. And he goes, shit.
Hey, if this is a natural discovery,
no.
I get
In
to
fact,
name-
this
I get to
phenomenon
name this-
happens regularly. They are like termites.
Yeah, but like the new migratory pattern.
Termites to
I'm just saying,
magical wood.
What we need to do to stop to not be eaten by the horde.
Fly higher. And that's why he's looking at the captain who's pulling it up. And as he says this, you guys hear a buzzing noise down below. And you kind of look over the side of the deck, and you see below, oh my god, it's like a locust swarm.
Before I die, what am I 22 Arcana check?
With a 22 Arcana for the for Ori, it seems to be a mixture of both illusion and enchantment magic, as it is not like displaying itself in the world, but rather in your sight. And in your mind. What it is, you have no idea. But it seems to be some sort of familiar. On who?
Can I cast suggestion on this beetle and send it down to the hold?
The horn?
No.
Oh, to the hold?
Yeah,
you may...
I want to keep it.
Let me check their intelligence. One moment.
We need to get a special saddle for it.
This can only go well.
It's my new pet.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's keep the magical termite in the bottom of the ship.
Oh, I thought it was a
No,
beetle.
the horde.
It is, but Gilby described them
Apparently
as
it's
magical termites.
I don't see any qualifier saying a being has to be a certain level of intelligence.
That's why I'm checking it.
Does it say anything about it needing to be a humanoid?
No, just this magically influence a creature you can see within range.
I'll roll it save. It's wisdom.
It's 14.
So you tell it go to the hold?
So basically it comes over the side and I like barely manage to bring it down. I'm like, all right, get back down to the hold, boy. This is your new home. And my voice is like laced with magical suggestion.
You guys all see the beetle's head. You see the beetle's head
I
kind
go,
of twitch, and then it boom, 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 boom,
Aspen.
March,
starts
young man.
It starts
Aspen.
waddling.
You guys wouldn't let me keep.
You said these
does it
things
know
are
where to
like
go?
magical termites, right? They
Correct.
choose
Oh my
your
god,
own.
it's marching inside. Get it off, get it off,
Yeah,
get it off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm incredibly sorry.
You see,
Sorry.
you see what happens. What happens between this beetle and Gilby is essentially a wrestling match. She's trying to get it off, and it's trying to march down, kicking its feet.
Aspen starts cheering. She's like, "Get him, boy! Get him!"
I'm very sorry, but I just failed the suggestion.
What? You can't do that.
Just get this fucking beetle out of here.
Alrighty.
Aspen does her most performative, like blood-curdling scream, like she's heartbroken,
I'm so
and it's
sorry.
like, well, you just made me use a second level spell for nothing.
You made me use a third level spell for nothing.
All right.
No, Gilby 2, come back!
Gilby's trying to push it. You know. Did you say it's the Beatles called
I
Gilby
will
2?
help.
Yeah, his name's
I will
Gilby
help
2.
push Gilby too.
Oh my god.
Like, are you pushing Gilby aside, or what the
Oh, thank
Oh,
god.
Yeah, inside.
The beetle.
Get it off the boat or inside?
In.
Off. I'm
Okay.
pushing it outside.
Yeah. So with you see Gilby is kind of getting pulled off the side of the boat. He goes, "No!" kicking the beetle in the face, and just with an exasperated sigh, you see Gemini kick it in the side, and the beetle lets go of Gilby Prime, and then Gilby 2 kind of flitters off, flying down.
No!
Oh well, I
never
suppose
forget
it wanted to be with its kind. Oh well.
I'll never forget you, Gilby 2.
My heart is
Nature does
racing.
as it will.
You're my
Oh,
only
well.
hope.
Aspen
Can I
is
just
like,
sacred flame him as he starts to fly away?
Sure.
Aspen is like, Aspen is like obviously kind
All right,
of like,
deck save.
Aspen's like laughing a little, like she's kind of doing a bit.
He
Oh, we
actually
know.
just barely fucking succeeds. That's his
Phew.
roll.
You see Gilby 2 do a flip midair, dodging flame,
Damn, are you guys sure we don't want to? You can't keep this bug.
and then down in the
It's
water.
already
Yeah,
gone.
she's pretty agile.
See,
Well-
Gwenneth's like rubbing her eyes, and you see like bits of glowy stuff just like comes off it. It's like, oh, shit.
Ori is still sat, waiting.
Oh yeah, Ori.
Hello!
I'm making you wait, buddy.
Hey Ori, can you start a fishing leaderboard and put me up top since I've caught the biggest creature?
Understood.
All right.
You see,
I put in Aspen puts in like arcade style initials and it just says ASS.
for sure. There's now all stored in your data files and your very powerful artifacts. The leaderboard of greatest fish caught in the air, and first on it with a size 72-inch, like tall beetle
Jesus Christ.
is ass.
His ass.
Wait, Portal, can
Yeah.
you give me a note thingy?
For the leaderboard,
In-
sure.
Yeah, so I can write down what Ori has
Wow.
saved for us.
Here you
Where'd
go.
you get the other two S's from?
You should now have permission to see it. Ori stuff.
Also, I was also gonna ask Ori. You said you fixed yourself. Can you do anything cool?
Party tricks
Ori, I think you're
initiated.
already cool.
Very.
It starts crouching and then it does the, you guys know like this the Russian kick dance.
The
Yeah.
very existence is cool. They're projecting into our.
That's not what
That
I
is very cool.
expected, but that is very cool.
Aspen immediately starts playing accordion music.
What can I roll to
Fits so
join him?
perfectly.
You can roll me a
in the middle of
performance.
explaining, like, he doesn't need to be cool. He is cool just by existing. But like, they're just having a party. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, Urek's gonna do that
Performance,
dance. It's the only
please.
dance he's capable of.
The
gonna
Slav
join
squad
Ori.
is next. Roll me performance checks.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to die.
I got an 8+, whatever my charisma
Oh
is.
no, it's just a flat 9.
What are we
Six,
rolling
that's a
performance
six.
for?
That's a
For
six.
those dancing along with Ori.
What if Angel helps me with
yeah,
my
no.
dance by being cute and flapping on my head?
You may get assistance.
Oh,
Your
yeah, I have a
performance is
familiar as
flat,
well,
so it's
actually.
an 8.
Oh,
That
is
didn't
it? Never
help.
mind. 6. Please 6.
So you see Eldegard and both Eldegard and Urek kind of like start to try to mimic Ori, and their balance is a little bit off, so they're going much slower, and it looks way less smooth. It doesn't
I
look
got a
as cool.
22 though. So
Yeah,
the
so you're
music-
like-
the music goes slow to match their pace.
Fucking mocking them.
Lifesaver.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna try to like lock arms shoulder to shoulder with Urek.
Oh my
They
god.
balance each other and do it again.
Yeah.
Does that help like disadvantage?
Do a duo.
He already had advantage.
Oh.
And he rolled in that
Well,
one
can I
with the
roll
second
again?
one. Yeah, you can roll again.
Sure, sure.
That's a 9. It
Wait,
helps
how do you spell your
slightly.
characters?
A little better.
Wasn't meant to be.
What's up?
how do you spell your character's name?
GWENNETH.
It is Gwenneth. You can call her Gwen, basically.
Okay.
Anyway, after he
And she's just sitting there, like, sort of, like, her hand is, she's got one hand underneath her cloak, and the other one's, like, held out, and she's like, what the fuck is going on?
Is
And,
that Gwen with the E or an I?
It's in, you can see the bottom
Yeah.
left, it's the,
It's with an E.
in the bottom.
Does Gwen know about Lolth?
Oh yeah, I see. It's just
Oh,
very
yeah,
small
she
for
knows
me.
what, no, she knows what.
Does
Did
she
you say-
worship Lolth?
No.
Oh,
Who's
okay, because then we can
Don't
call her
all
Spider
go-
Gwen.
That's more fucked up than you realize. Anyway, after Ori finishes the dance, routine initiated and completed. How may I help you?
What stores of information do you have? What would be a prudent question for me to ask you?
I do not know what you seek.
I seek knowledge. I seek, what do you know of the labs of, Timerk?
Processing. This is new information to me.
That he has labs?
Okay.
Who is this Timerk individual? Was it the
no
grunge?
one, no one of interest. No one of interest.
He's a fraud.
Delete that. Delete that. Where did you find this thing? What is this?
Well, are you talking
found it in
to
a
your
space
Zoran
rock.
version? Because
No,
If you're
wh-
talking to your
basically,
Zoran's big-
her Zoran exists, but she has to reach out to him. Otherwise, she is speaking to Ori because she's hooked up
Oh.
with you guys.
Proxy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this is such a hard concept for me to understand.
That's okay. it is a little bit weird.
I just don't know who knows what.
Where'd you find this
They
thing?
have a VPN.
Marvel
So-
of magic and whatever else.
A few days ago, which is more about a week, We were at the Star Festival in
Losiat.
town I can.
Losat.
Losiat. I will never remember that town name.
Man, you remember that
When-
fish? Good fish.
It was good fish.
That fish.
Something space
Urek
rock
was-
fell out of the sky. We were the only ones who didn't immediately go down. We investigated it. There was what
You
we
mean
now
meteor?
know as a void creature. Yes, sure. And then there was a glowing box. I punched it, and this thing
You
attached
punched
to
it.
me.
Yeah, she
I
punched
punched
it.
Correct.
the yes.
She unlocked the
She's good
safety
at
container.
punching.
Gemini has very good intuition about things.
Just nod. Yeah, of course. As you
Good
do.
at punching.
It attached to me. I shot it with a bow of light, and the void creature disappeared.
Correct. This
And then everyone else touched it, and everyone else got the bracelets.
correct. This unit is capable of generating enough starlight individually to damage void creature. And there's like a stutter. Creatures.
Are you okay, Ori?
Yes. Translation error was detected and repaired.
So, you could do that. So essentially, what this bracelet does is it allows me to do that as well.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. What's different
Yeah,
between
but-
mine and theirs?
Detected.
Timerk
Branding?
gave you yours. We got ours from a space rock.
Yes, but those should
Yeah,
be. keep it
honestly, I
different.
think our source is a little bit cooler. Not
Well,
gonna
it
I
is
think
shiny.
yours is-
Functions
It's
detected.
shiny.
Initiating transfer.
Oh shit.
And then you
What are you
see
doing?
Gwenneth's bracelet kind of flickers. And then all of yours flickers. New function has been unlocked. And Gwenneth, you have a safety protection feature transmitted back to yours. All of you now have world maps on your wrists that you can witness at any point. Courtesy of Zoran.
Can we draw on this? Like I put my
Yes.
finger on like Wolf's like drawing.
Correct.
Now it's also a Pokédex.
Not
Val-
yet.
yeah.
Val's gonna draw in dick and balls somewhere.
Yeah,
sure.
Gwen, I feel like yours is maybe stolen technology too. Not like to bash on it, but
Does that
I
make
have
it
a
cooler,
feeling that-
or-
I think Timerk like saw these and then probably just copied the technology.
Does that make it cooler or not? Like what do you
Usually
like,
not.
define as cool? Does stealing things make it cool?
I'm
It's
gonna
pretty
wait till
great,
you
it's
say
crime.
what's cool, and then probably whatever you don't say is cool.
Stealing things isn't cool.
I stole this sandwich already.
Wow, that isn't cool. What's wrong with you?
Did you hear what I said? That means it is cool because you're a nerd
Wait.
and I'm not. So whatever you say
No, I am
is
not a nerd.
definitely not
I am
cool.
not a nerd. I am a wizard.
Mm.
Oh, jeez, another one.
You're both
What do
kind of
you mean?
nerds, actually.
Eh.
Aspen, you went to
Okay, why don't
college
you
and
pray
shit.
to Eris then for your power? Why don't you want to like? Okay, you're a
Who's
nerd
up
for
with our
Eris.
points?
Yeah,
Isn't
you're a
he-
nerd for
he's a
Eris.
nerd.
Yeah. You're
No,
a nerd
I'm not a
too.
nerd. I'm a simp. There's a difference.
We can be both. Those things are not mutually exclusive.
You're my friend. What is a sim? Can you explain this to me?
Pulse
Well,
detected.
you see,
Oh boy,
Oh,
here we
no.
go.
It's like Eldegard, it's like a stan.
What does that?
No,
You mean
it's going
Sam?
over my head.
Sam?
I'm
What are you
waiting for
talking
more
about?
detail.
You want to know the best part? I can easily see Jaren asking this exact question out of character.
As an aside, feel free to long rest, as you guys will have time upon the SS connection to do so.
Hell
Portal,
yeah.
long
thank
rest me.
God.
I'm definitely not the first person to keep up with lingo. Yes, you are right, Ty.
Portal, long rest me.
I got you.
Thank
what
you.
is a long rest? Portal, I need to know where my bedroom is.
You can
You
pick
guys,
it,
I
you
took
can
the spell
argue
Gift
between
of
them.
Gab, and I desperately want
I'm
to
just
use
fucking
it.
with you. I don't actually.
What is it?
You're
It's
It
super
lets
fucked
me
up.
make everybody think that I said something else. Like, if I say something wrong, I can say whatever I want and then cast Gift of Gab, and then nobody remembers that I said
Oh,
what
that's,
I
that's
did.
the spell that lets
cool.
you not get cancelled.
Yeah, I really want to use it, but I'm like, this is so
Can't wait
useless.
till like we're
Delete-
high level
it's-
enough that
it's
you
the
just do
delete
that
tweet.
conversation and Gwen just like fucking counter spells it and is like, sorry, what was that?
Well, I was thinking practically I could get information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you could just
Yeah,
ask
you
somebody a
can probably-
question and then get their
Yeah.
reaction. But then also, that's just hilarious that she can be like,
Could you also flavor how strong your voice?
The
Like,
cool
with
part is that it
ventriloquism?
doesn't need a save. You cast it, it just happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Totally.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do want to describe one more thing since we are like doing a long rest. You would see that.
Yeah, same after slime.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, go ahead. You go first.
Okay,
and
like
then
she
we're gonna
has like
drink
she has
while
these leather gloves on, which kind of like wrapped, and you see like she pulls one of her arms that she's kind of kept hidden underneath her cloak, and there's like this little bat familiar just like hanging off one of the wraps, and she kind of like feeds it something and then like puts it back underneath her. That's kind of her familiar.
Ooh, a critter.
What?
We got a little critter.
It's Batty. Yes, dude.
Can I
He's sleeping.
see?
He's
You have
I
a
can't
bat
just
named
look.
Batty?
kind of. And she like sighs and just like. You see he's a little. He's an inferno. So he's like he got a little bit fiery. He's like
So
he's
cute.
He's
sleeping.
like a fiend then, a fiend type familiar.
He's a fiend. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hellbat.
I want to be like
You're
angel, be
worried- you're
nice.
worried about
Angel's just
us-
like hissing at it.
Like, oh, I'm sorry.
You worried about us bringing demons
Look at
around
her
and you're
staring
carrying
all-
one in your pocket?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Sorry, my duck's a celestial. She doesn't like fiends.
I'm sorry. I'm. And she just like puts it away and just like awkwardly looks away. Like,
No,
Minor
she'll get
phase,
used to
kind
it.
of
Trust me, it
neutral.
won't be long.
Wait, they're not real ducks?
I feel like you do this every session, Tyler.
Why do we have like our group now has a fiend animal, a fey animal, like several fey animal, and
lot
a
of fey
celestial animal.
We could have had an abomination or whatever the fuck the bug was, but everyone, you know,
Monstrosity.
That's the beast.
oh,
one.
it's,
Aspen's our little abomination. Don't worry.
it's gonna eat the ship or whatever.
Monstrosity.
I'll go for
And
my
we also
keeper.
we also have an undead.
I'm just saying the ship's warded
I'm
against
not
fire, but
technically
Oh, who's-
undead,
Who's the
actually.
undead? Is it the one drinking the blood out of a?
Technically,
Yeah,
I'm not
he-
undead. I'm
He's
a
vampire
humanoid.
or
I just
something.
drink blood.
Why?
I
It's in
used
the
to be
same vein as,
undead
It probably
when I
doesn't
was
taste
on
horrible.
Earth Arcana.
It does.
You're,
Or
it's
we
in the
saw
same
you
vein as
hanging
how
upside down and
Growl's
drinking
not
blood.
doing.
Don't tell me you're not a vampire.
What did it feel like to be on Earth Arcana?
Portal,
It was
I'm gonna
awesome,
I'm
but I
gonna
had less
rest.
proficiency.
I'm gonna rest in the crate that I think is Elson's room.
Alrighty. As you're kind of just sat in the crate,
Oh my god.
Gilby just kind of addresses you and goes, "There are proper bedding arrangements.
Yeah, I'm still kind of getting a lay of the place.
Your your rear end is in the beans."
So she ignores that. She's like, so let me get this straight. You're magically warded against fire, but not badass bugs that love me.
They devour magical items.
Well,
Oh,
I
that's
don't,
disgusting.
you know, I'm just saying.
He puts the lid on
Everyone-
the crate.
Just lock her in a bean crate for the night.
Lather it with tar and just like seal it. We'll never see her again.
Throw it off the boat.
It's the
I'm not locked in here
Madagascar.
with you.
With our luck, she'll live.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
She says to the beans.
Oh god, it's the
Yeah, she
Rorschach.
says to the beans.
Yeah.
If you would
If
like
you
proper
think it's the
bedding,
first
you
time-
can open the crates on your own.
If you think this is the first time I've been locked in a crate in the hull of a ship, you have another thing coming, buddy.
Pardon?
I had a nickel for every time.
He just kind of lifts the crate.
I have 3
lid,
nickels.
Lifts the crate lid. Are you alright, madam? Miss Aspen.
No. I've kind of just seen like a lot of civilizations kind of get their shit kicked in, and then you know, I have this thing on my wrist that won't come off, and we gotta go, you know, find a bunch of deadly monsters and save the world. So I'm just saying, if I want to sit in some beans or have a pet bug, is that really so hard to believe?
The pet bug, if it was not a active threat to our safety, I would endorse. Puts the lid back on. Just you can hear.
So
his
does Elson
footsteps.
live in here, or?
Not in the bean crate.
Oh, god damn it! I thought this
The
was his room.
bean crate.
She climbs out and goes to her room.
Covered in bean juice.
The bean
That's the wrong
I
thing.
assumed they were dried beans. I
Yeah.
feel like a ship wouldn't keep just wet
Correct.
food
crate.
everywhere.
Oh, that's right. I was
Yeah,
thinking
so
like,
they were
kind
dried,
of like
they were
beans
dried
with
beans,
cheese
but you
and
have
everything.
bean juice on you anyway.
It was like a beanbag chair. Honestly, probably pretty comfortable.
Oh, the beanbag chair.
Yeah.
Hey,
Beanbag
No,
we
it's
chair.
beat
more for the
Kraken's
fact that you're
Whisper, y'all.
inside a
We
crate.
beat Kraken's Whisper. We're
we,
good.
We made beanbags first. All right. Is there anything you guys
Wedding
would
to
like to
Asilium
do
first.
on the connection before it flies you down to Asilium, to the outer threshold of the observatory?
Are we doing portal?
Mm-hmm.
For a long rest, I need to burn a 3rd level spell slot to sending.
Okay. Who are you sending?
Yes.
My daughter, of course.
Okay.
Yay!
What would you like to send to her?
Child support.
Chat. Hey, honey, it's me, daddy.
Here's the bank code.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
Papa.
I'll say,
Thinking
hi
about
Rhea, it's Dad. I'm using a spell to contact you. You can reply, but only 25 words. I love you. Bye.
Oh.
Oh my god, you can do spells to talk to me? That's so cool. How many words is this? Is this too many words? 25, 25, 25. I got...
That's just doing well. All right.
Probably. I mean, I think the spell should probably have as many words as you have, like, fingers and toes. It might be easier for a kid. I feel like she ran out of stuff to count on there.
I don't think that's the problem.
You can
Yeah,
tell
who
from
counts
her
on their
response
hands
that
and
she
toes,
was
you know?
very excited.
Yeah.
As for where you guys are going, I'll bring you over to the Asilium map to mark it specifically.
Mountains.
The mountain.
Are we going to the observatory?
The observatory
Yeah, the
is in this
mountains.
mountain range.
Man, I'm just vibing. This music's great.
Man, the soft jazz.
This is good.
All right.
Oh, guys, I'm
my
so
God.
sleepy.
Thank God this is 10 years from now. This will be awkward.
I'm so sleepy.
Alrighty. Anything you guys would like to do in the connection before you arrive at your destination?
I do have.
Is it
I do want
freezing?
to fuck around with my bracelet a bit more.
Portal, can you pull up my inventory for me?
I absolutely can.
Thank you. I think I have a book that I want to research, if I remember
yeah.
correctly.
Correct. You still
Hold on,
have
I
your
don't remember,
downtime
did-
books.
Did Timerk upgrade our bracelets anymore?
Can you click the
He did not.
descriptions?
Page number. Yep, that's one.
What a
Let's see,
bitch.
what's the Divine Augury? Tell of important dates and corresponding celestial bodies. Oh, this is a book I found in Timerk's lab. So September 17th to 20th of last year, of next year, has been
Correct.
ripped out. Interesting.
Hey, you guys got books.
I got you a book,
Who's a
Val.
nerd now?
Wait, what? Why?
Yeah. Because you didn't
Oh,
take
yeah.
a book.
Exactly. I didn't want a book.
Reading brain.
As they
bones.
pull
Well,
the book,
I got you a book.
as they pull the books out, Gwenneth, you see they have tomes of Timerk, which are kind of a trophy lauded between the apprentices. Being able to take a book out and not get murdered by the security defenses means that you have been accepted by the tomes, and these motherfuckers are just carrying them around like they're fucking
Like,
seat warmers.
like she was looking at her bracelet, just like, what the fuck? And then she's like, her eyes wide, and she's like, she's like completely lost. Like she.
Hey, Gwenneth, do you know what's so? She like holds up the star book like really casually, like she's bending the spine. She's like, holding it upside down.
That
She's
one's
like,
not as important. I was talking about the books that you guys got specifically from the strange area.
Oh yeah, what did mine do? Did I ever find out?
You guys can spend downtime learning what they do.
Oh, fuck, what?
Can I
Got
start
books?
on
I
it
forgot about that.
during our long rest, or do I need to wait till?
Yeah, no.
downtime?
It takes downtime to learn them, and this is where I'm going to introduce the fun mechanic I think you guys will love from Under Shattered Skies,
no.
called cross-classing. Essentially,
Oh,
instead of multi-classing, you can gain features from other classes or subclasses of your own archetype. To access these, you need tomes or other archaic methods to teach you the methods of different religions and views or styles of fighting. Those are the tomes that you have access to right now. It takes 10 ticks of downtime, which are riddled with events and their own kind of little things, as you grow and progress into understanding the knowledge within these tomes. There are varying levels of difficulty depending on the feature you are attempting to mimic from another class or ability.
Good luck learning the action search.
Good
Portal.
luck. It's stressful.
Wait.
Portal. The book I got is called, that I have a note of, is called The Divine Lie. Is that the book?
That is one of the ones you got. That was one of the
I
regular
think I'm
books
like
you got.
mine's like Sir Bullseye.
Correct.
Who left?
That was Sai.
Firefox?
Oh yeah, I forgot they were here.
Like she is looking like horrified and like she is scared. She is like in awe, and she is just like it looks like her entire world is collapsing around her.
You want to read with me? I know you're a
Gwen,
nerd,
you
so
okay?
you probably
What's
really
wrong?
want to read.
I don't.
It should be noted the books are consumed when you finish reading through them and learning their methods, so you can only learn from them once. And whoever learns from it learns
What
from it.
happens? Do they like get dusted, or do they just
Uh,
lose magic?
They lose the magical properties that allow you to learn from them,
Okay.
essentially.
Portal. Which one of my books in my inventory was the one I got
The
from
ballads.
The ballads? Okay, cool. So how did... Okay. So
So
it's
the
funny
ba-
because we
Let me
all
see your
got
book.
stuff that kind of had to do with our classes, but
It-
you're implying that there's a way to...
You don't have to learn from
different.
your own stuff. You can, as an example, if you wanted to read the Meta Magic book and give the ballads to somebody else, that is totally valid.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I felt like...
It,
Oh,
it
nice. I
should
got
be
one that
noted.
actually had to do...
It should be noted. They will also grant additional features if you are already part of that class. So you can choose to spec out for different abilities or features,
Subclasses.
or you
Oh,
can
maybe I want to
take
do that.
from your, or you can take another from your own. Things.
Just
They
really
are
specify
no.
what like the
No.
features are of your current level or not.
They are for the most part.
I feel like I would have
In
assumed
addition,
that.
there are trials to learn them. It's not like you just do downtime and get them. There is mini quest stuff that you will have to do to
Oh
unlock
fuck
them.
yeah! Oh fuck
So,
yeah!
so if I wanted to be like a bard,
Your
if I wanted
ba-
to spec in a different bard stuff, it'd
You.
be like a different...
The tome that you have
subclass.
gives you 2 features. It allows you to use counter charm in a new fun way, where instead of playing counter charm, which counters charms, you play other songs and ballads which provide a variety of buffs and debuffs to your enemies or your allies.
Ooh.
So that sounds
In
cool.
addition to
And then what's
getting
the
a
other
fun
one?
feature, which is a couple other stuff. The other one, the
Hmm.
one that Valrius has, being given by Gemini, allows you to learn metamagics.
I still have it right now.
Yes.
Wait, what does mine do again? The divine lie.
The Divine Lie allows you to learn more spells from a different spell list.
Oh, okay.
Oh, mine do.
Yours gives you bonus. I think I already told you. It gives you bonus Battlemaster-esque effects on your ranged weapon attacks and other
And I know
abilities.
what mine
Ooh.
does.
You
What
chose
does my shadow book do?
your shadow book allows you to, because you chose from the rogue tree, use the cunning action ability.
Whoa!
Hey,
Actions
that's nice.
huge.
Bonus action economy, dude.
The economy's in
Sounds kinda
shambles.
lame.
That's crazy, yeah.
I know it sounds kind of lame, but
amazing.
I think it'd be cool to be able to do counter charm.
Yeah.
See, because I don't think
Gwen
I
is, like,
have that.
Half on her way to cry.
Don't worry, you'll get your stuff soon enough. You
Oh
just
no,
have
I'm
to
fine.
survive.
It's just this is just Gwen going like,
Don't
oh my
all
god, the
bards
kid's
get counter
so-
charm?
Portal. Before we start.
No,
our
I
next
said
little
instead
bit,
of
do you
using
think...
counter charm, there are other additional songs and ballads she can play, in addition to a fun feature, which is the thing I just do
Portal,
because I
before
think
we
counter charm
start-
sucks. Yeah.
What? Before we start, can we take a little break? I gotta go downstairs
Yeah.
and
Feel free.
grab some
Feel free
water
to
and
take
go to
a.
the bathroom.
Yeah. Bio break time is good with me. I'll keep the
I've
jazz
already
going.
eaten my ice cream.
Oh,
the
I wish
jazz
I had
going.
ice cream.
Keep
Hey,
the jazz
Portal.
going. Yeah.
This isn't like a break. Like I'm gonna come back and you guys are gonna be playing like last time, right?
No, that'll never
It's
happen.
like a real break.
It's a
okay,
real
I'll
break.
be right back.
All right, continuing
we
on.
do that.
No,
I knew
we're
it,
joking.
I was
We're
waiting.
joking. We're joking.
Yeah, we're continuing
Not
because
just
we know
gone.
you're here.
But does anyone have any
I-
questions about these features and/or other things?
Yeah, do I know what kind of
Is it
Batmaster
only
effect?
from Timerk's library that we find these, or is it just from
there
these
are
labs?
there are other ways to find these, but the most prominent source for you guys will be this is basically your incentive to go to these libraries and these dangerous places because they have access to things like this, as well as additional features that are outside of any classes that might be useful in your adventures. You can also use the Valrius also has a medicine for dummies book, which gives you the medicine proficiency if you study it for a couple days.
Oh yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
It's just there, gathering dust.
funny.
I'm not gonna fucking read it.
Okay, well, hi guys.
not
I'm Slam. I'm hopefully going to be joining you guys for a while in on the Shattered Skies. Hello.
Damn.
What's up?
Are you?
With
Who are you? Fuck, they got me.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh,
He's not
fuck.
here.
Oh,
Hey.
ugh.
I was nervous coming in here, but then you know,
That's fine.
I'm very relaxed now. Hey guys.
The jazz. It's soothing.
Yeah,
The jazz is doing so much for me right now. It's great.
Vibing. Yeah. And like I said,
Do I know what kind of Bandmaster effects?
yes. So you will get to choose from a list. They are essentially bonus damage, knocking stuff prone, slowing things like removing their move speed, like pinning them down essentially, and other such effects. You
Ooh.
actually have to learn. You actually have to read through the book to get the exact listing and numbers of them, but that is a general gist of them. I'm keeping them vague because there's a bunch of stuff that comes with them. And they sound cool, but trust me, I'm gonna beat you over a stick. I'll fight you like an old grandma for it. I had to beat a grandma at the fucking checkout for this. She had a stick. Or she had an umbrella.
Bargain bin. No, they're my pair of shoes.
Pretty much.
My last monk, I multi-classed into rogue just to get cunning action.
That's
This is
good.
so much easier.
God gives you cunning action.
Well, you can get a quest.
I mean, cunning action just means you can do like because you have to spend key points to fucking
Yeah.
bonus action dash. Like that's what the
But
Hmm.
but have you considered
Total divine light.
Now?
How many spells do I get?
Or bonus
Um,
action
I-
power.
5 more punches?
So it
What's-
increases with
what
your wisdom
bonus?
modifier. You get an additional cleric subclass's auto prepared spells, as well as access to one free spell on a specific list, depending on the subclass you get. Basically,
So I
it'll
can
just
pick a cleric subclass.
and you get
pretty much,
their spell prepared list.
on top of my spell prepared list.
Correct.
Wow,
That's like a
Damn.
bajillion spells.
that is a lot.
So
And I can just pick. So I can just pick light cleric and have fireball.
Correct.
Oh yeah, light cleric gets fireball.
But you have to complete the tome's
I love-
abilities
I like that
before you
pretty
add
cool.
any of them. And like I said, they are a longer process, so you'll know when you're done with them, because I'll tell you, you're done with it. Hooray.
Well,
I-
there's also Tempest Cleric, which is kind of maybe closer to like the Aeris, like wind and
Mhm.
thunder and
Exactly,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
Lightning
Tempest
bolt's
cleric
fun.
is the only other
So-
cleric I've ever played before.
What kind of cleric are you?
He's a
Grave.
grave.
So I got
Cleric,
pissed
Yeah.
when Aspen said she robbed graves.
Oh, right. Okay. So I do have there's one more thing I want to say about Gwen because I've already listed a bunch of shit she does. She wears a fleece wool cloak because it's the only component for illusion spells.
Kind of got it.
She's an illusion cleric. Wizard.
Illusion, yeah.
Yep.
And she doesn't use an arcane focus. She uses a component. So I'll be.
Well, what a
on that.
Chad.
Hey, thanks.
Little baggy.
The bag of tricks.
If that's it. That's all that like. Oh, my character is so special and cool.
Yeah,
That is all
I
so
love it.
far.
Trust me. You guys are going to appreciate all of these features when I start pulling guns on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, can I use
Here's-
guns? I'm wearing a
here's the
sniper
thing,
rifle.
though.
The Smite rifle.
I love the fact that we can get other class features at the same time. Valrius isn't gonna fucking read unless he is unbelievably bored.
Fucking, we're gonna bully Valrius.
To read your book.
We're
You're
gonna
like-
bind him up like read. Read it.
Nerd.
No,
Reader,
I'm
you're
not,
a nerd.
I'm not a loser. I won't read, Spitz. You'll have to kill me first.
Yeah,
Eldegard's be like, oh, how come you don't want to read it? I thought you were a wizard.
Gwenneth's eye twitches.
not all wizards read.
Gwenneth's
It's
eye
all sorts
twitches.
Yeah,
Sorry, wizard.
obviously.
Okay. Thanks
Welcome
for
back.
waiting.
I don't
No
think
worries.
Gwenneth knows
Oh, yeah,
Valrius
waiting.
knows her yet.
That's what
That's
we were
what
doing.
you
We didn't get
I was just-
distracted by random
No, I
bullshit.
knew it.
I was just
Quick, hide the
answering their
bottom up.
questions. I was just answering their questions. As I said, outside of starting those, is there anything anyone would like to do before you arrive at your destination?
Fucking with my bracelet.
Yeah. Okay. How so?
Mostly figuring out what it did to me when it went in, and
You now have
if I could
one.
manipulate that.
Not unless you open it up.
Mm,
Jam
I'm just
screwdriver to it.
trying to see what it did to me.
Mhm.
If the limit.
Nothing
Kind
outside of giving you a protective barrier, as far as you're aware.
Okay, but also it went inside me, and it
didn't go inside
projects
you, it
things
just-
into my eye.
It just clicked. You also notice you can't slide it up or down off your wrist.
Uh-huh.
How irritating.
What would the skill be for opening it up?
It would be tinkering tools.
I don't have those. Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm gonna get those first thing we get.
Man, Barry had
I find a
those.
book for it.
Alright.
I would also like to try fucking with the
Oh boy.
thing.
Roll me
with
your
my
thieves
thief
tools. You
tools.
may use your thieves tools. As a reminder, these are irreplaceable artifacts. Good luck with that one.
Hey, I'm
I
gonna
mean-
get them, clearly.
Wait, do I have Bardic Inspiration? Hold on.
You do.
I'm gonna give him Bardic.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to do?
But
All right,
I mean,
Valrius.
I mean, it worked the first time. He just wants to see what he can do now. I'm
Thieves
trying
tools.
to find the thing. It won't let me.
You're gonna have to roll
Alright,
this
Val,
year's.
Val, you-
I'm just gonna roll sleight of hand.
Same
Value
on,
of Bardic Inspiration.
Oh my fucking god.
which is a
Oh,
D8.
okay. What's bardic inspiration?
D8.
It's a D6 or D8 actually.
Mm-hmm.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
So
this
you
you
roll an
may
eight.
not kill yourself.
Hey!
Yeah,
Yay!
not bad.
You're welcome.
I'm literally just fucking with the bracelet.
And I like it. The Bardic Inspiration narrative is Aspen like over your shoulder, being like, "Yeah, try that. Yeah, just kind of fucking,
It's like
The
a,
bad
it's
influence.
It worked once. Let's see if I can make it work again.
just
like a
two
shoulder
brain,
imp.
All
two
right.
brain cells."
With an 18, you kind of open
It's
it
always
up
used
slightly.
to.
That's a 17.
My bad. I thought you were adding something else.
No,
doing
I'm not that. I'm
All
not
right.
18 cool.
You kind of open it up slightly as you did before, and you hear a creak of the metal, and you see that it seems all of the pins have been aligned after the last time you opened this bad boy up with Very, and it seems to be glowing and buzzing. There is, however, you notice kind of a little speck of dust in there, so you kind of just
Let's get out of there.
and then
Belonging
you-
at the game cartridge.
and then close it, and who knows what untold consequences that'll have later.
Oh yeah, that speck of dust was fucking critical to our success.
Yeah,
It was like a conductor for a feature.
The
But
second dust is gone, but now there's a bunch of spit in there.
it was like one of those like fuse protectors and a like
Had-
an
had-
interface. Yeah.
How'd you know, Tyler? There's now spit on your fucking thing. Just a little bit.
Because I've
There's a
loaded the
reason
game
they tell you not to do
cartridges before.
Good.
There's a reason they tell you not to do that.
Alrighty.
fine.
And then click, click.
I lick my game
And
cartridges.
do it anyway.
I licked my game cartridge.
I like my DVD.
When I'm not playing a Nintendo DS game, I have the other one in my mouth like a Jolly Rancher.
I thought that's what you did with Nintendo Switch cartridges.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're
Same
so
with
small.
flavor.
Forbidden
Um,
Communion wafers.
for all of you that begin reading your tome, okay, that was a really good one. Not gonna lie. All of you that begin reading your tomes, that would be. You can tell me which tome you would like to read of those that you have taken. I'm presuming, otherwise, unless stated, that you are reading the one that you took.
Do I
from
have
the
to tell
library.
you which one I'm
Ah.
going for right now?
Yes. If there's a specialty or subclass change involved in your book, tell me which one you would like.
Fuck. I'm really torn.
Hey,
between a
Urek,
lot of
let's
them.
trade.
What is yours? What does it do?
It's a counter charm.
No, thank you.
It's not counter.
Oh, boo! No one wants. I like that. I have like the
The ballads.
like the
If you
You
give
like
me-
the
I'd
kid
want
at
it.
the
lunch-
least rare Pokemon card on the
you
playground.
like the kid at lunch that tries to keep trading his crappy lunch for something good.
Yeah. Like, hey, Val. Hey, Val.
What?
Oh, he doesn't
He's
have a
got
book.
like a dry ham and cheese, no mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I like to think that Val takes the book that it's given to him, but he doesn't actually read it. And if somebody asks about it, he's like, "Yeah, I read it. It's yeah, it's great."
It's about the nature of man. Just like starts giving like.
Val, I
generic
will test you on your
interpretations.
book.
Yeah, it's
All
like
right,
it's
I'll take
man versus
Tempest.
wild. Is like
All right,
it's a man and
noted.
he's in the wild.
So you're taking Tempest. And...
So I only have a choice of counter charm. You didn't say
no,
what the
it
second
expands
one
your
was.
counter charm, as well as gives you another use of.
It
Okay,
makes
but
it,
I don't have.
it makes it
inspiration.
useful.
Yes, I know. It will unlock when you
Okay.
have the ability to use counter charm, because that is when.
Okay, I
but
guess I'll start.
That's how
reading
long
mine.
these things take.
Okay.
Nice, gonna do the fighter stuff, for the book. Sir
I wanna-
Bullseye.
I wanna
Slowly
learn-
unlock.
I want to learn necromancy. I wasn't lying.
That's fun.
Just kidding.
God.
I don't know how Eris feels about necromancy. Is that
If I
like
gave her my book, would she be able to go to like College of Spirits bard shit or something and like kind of creepy? Not that that gives you anything very necromancy-ish, but
Let me talk to dead people and shame them for being dead.
not really lets you do.
It would
Just
give
like-
you.
Oh,
it
imagine
would
being
give her,
dead.
It would what her?
it would give her a collection of spells from a cleric spell list, as prepared always.
Oh.
That's what it always
Okay.
is.
Okay, I thought it was just because I was cleric. Come on.
Nah, the stuff you get for being a cleric is different.
Aspen has her bard book in front of her face, and she's looking up at Urek with like the biggest like halfling eyes. Like, Urek, are you sure you don't want to trade? You don't want to learn how to play songs for your daughter?
Low blow. Oh my god, that was a nut shot.
What?
Just twist the
In
knife,
what, way
Aspen.
in what way has Aspen implied that she's not the type of person to take a pot shot?
Deep ones too.
At
He
first,
just,
I was like,
he just
nah,
like
he
goes
would,
to
he would
talk
never
and then
trade.
doesn't.
But
He's
then-
like,
Or
She
maybe
does,
the
like,
guy
a
would like.
little, she does a little dance that she thinks is endearing.
All right, and I will note your progresses as you decide. It's pretty minor reading now. As you arrive at the landing spot, the connection cannot park in the mountainous region safely. So
oh, do we get
instead,
the paratroop? Do we get parachutes?
instead he drops you off at a mountain ledge of a
Damn it.
nearby village.
ODST drop.
You
Not-
want to get the fair fall again?
You guys can do
Keepers
that
into
again
hell.
later, but here there's an actual landing for you. And then open it up for you. Welcome. As
Oh,
you
man.
are dropped off, the sun has set, and in the distance, off the horizon, past the lights of this small, what looks like village, you can see kind of crawling up a massive observatory that kind of crests the mountain with a brilliant telescope that is glowing currently a kind of weird purple.
What's this?
And
Is this painting on the ground anything?
Yeah, it looks like some sort of tribal markings. As
What
an aside-
tribe lives here?
You can roll me a history check. As an aside,
That's what I want.
Ori kind of buzzes and says, "Corruption detected. Caution is advised."
Oh no.
Yeah. Can I also roll a
Yes, on that
history check? Is this
Yeah.
dwarvish?
You may.
Hmm.
Roll
Oh,
a
I
history.
forgot I have halfling.
Oh, I think
block.
I think I know Dwarvish.
Oh my god! I just rolled
That's
two
hilarious.
That's a 1.
ones. I just
I rolled
two
3 ones
ones
the other day.
in a row.
With a 15, Gemini, there are some dwarvish tribes that live in these mountain peaks, but these do not look like dwarvish symbols. They look more like something akin to a smaller, less known sort of thing. From what you figure from the tents and the strange markings, it is probably at least relatively new comparative to your experience and your knowledge of these mountains.
Aspen's like, damn, I can't
But most
believe
likely
vandals made
not.
it all the way up here.
But most likely not dwarves.
Probably isn't Vandals. And Gwenneth, her eyes glow a little bit as she casts comprehend languages.
Cool. There's no writings on it. It is just a drawing of a
Just in
bird.
case. Lost an hour.
Alrighty.
She takes you a
Cool.
pinch of salt and salt, rubs them between her hands, and slaps them on her face, on her cheek. Okay, we're good.
Hey Gwen, you got a little something on. You know what? Never mind.
Don't worry, it's part of the spell. I'll wipe it off afterwards. Think of it like foundation. We're good.
Yeah, like the ketchup on my face. That's part of my spell too.
You have ketchup.
Wait, what?
What's
Puts,
ketchup?
puts French fries on. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, feel free.
What is ketchup?
Oh my god, Aspen's gonna invent beanbag chairs
Well-
and ketchup.
Well,
That's
Gemini
right.
needs to catch up to us.
Yeah, get her.
I'm
as,
sorry.
as you step forward, kind of into the clan area here, you hear a sound. And over on the other side of the mountain peak down here, out of sight, you see something start to move.
I fucking run towards it.
All right.
Where's
I'd
something
like
moving?
to roll perception on that.
It should be invisible. Pretend you don't see that, Gemini. Pretend you don't see
Okay.
that. It's
We
not-
all see
I
it.
also don't have
Okay,
dark
never
vision,
mind.
so I can't even see
There
that
are
far.
actual lights, but yeah.
Yeah, but
I
down
hear
there.
snarling. I'm gonna make a light star spear for my hand. 'Cause
Okay.
I probably didn't have.
Can I roll
Wow.
perception portal?
Yeah, you may. As you guys hear, it's like snarling.
Never mind.
I'm like,
Ori,
fuck
this
that.
is this snoring is corruption, right?
Corruption detected. And as you kind of say that, Valrius, you catch a glimpse of like the rocks shaking down over here, and you kind of take a peek, and you would
Yeah,
have.
the rocks are moving.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's bigger than a rock.
It kind of takes a step. It looks sort of like an ogre that has been shifted and expanded. You see corruption has taken hold of it, like a deep hold into the creature's chest, and it kind of just
Aw,
moves.
poor thing.
Boom.
Yo, there's a thing over there, and I'm gonna
Where?
instead of pointing it out, I'm just gonna cast Fireball centered on it.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna point at it and accidentally cast Fireball.
You didn't use any.
Very,
Oh, you're a soldier.
very,
Oh.
very sorcerer of you. Dang.
Could you roll the damage,
Is
please?
it, if it's gonna roll,
Yeah, roll that damage.
It did.
measured template. No, fuck off.
Yeah, you gotta. No template necessary.
Oh, that's a
Cool.
lot of ones.
It's got a sixes too.
You kind of point out, and a flare of light shoots out from your finger, kind of radiating.
Oh shit!
And strikes down
You're
on
a
the
sorcerer?
ground.
Oh my god, you're
Boom! Light ignites, and you hear a.
Yeah,
That's
there.
And
Over there.
It's time for
Thanks.
Right next to the explosion.
to roll initiative.
Woo-wee.
Okay, Portal, you could roll for me so I'm in the
powers.
system. Yeah.
Where's my initiative? There we go.
I always roll low on initiative.
Man, everybody's
That's a
rolling pretty
two.
high, except for Val.
All right. Let me get the combat music going. One moment. Shouldn't take too
It's
long.
fine, I blew it up.
I'm gonna mute
Yeah.
my yawn.
Where is
I'm gonna
the?
point.
Where is the? Where's my music? Where'd I put my music? Where's my music?
I mean to do that. Alright.
It's okay. You
Did we
did
get
a
roll
flip.
acrobatics?
Do a flip.
Nice flip.
It
It
bro.
looks like
Do a
Just-
backflip.
Of course you're a fucking Power Ranger now. You enter initiative by doing a flip.
As an aside, would any of you like to use your transformations?
No.
Yeah.
No, this thing
I
looks
don't
like a
fucking
little
trust
bitch.
this shit. I don't fucking trust this shit.
Nah, not this time.
Portal's like, "Are you sure I made this nice thing for you?" And we're like, "No, this thing's a bitch.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna beat its ass without any spells. I'm gonna use just my fists."
Do we have to
Little-
decide at the beginning, like,
Yes, you have to
little
decide at the
halfling
beginning
fists.
of combat.
what if new things join the initiative? Are we just
Uh,
fucked?
you may use it at the beginning of a round afterwards, but it is mostly advised that you use it because it lasts for the entirety of the combat. You
Yeah,
can turn
but
it
what
on,
if you get into combat later?
then you can't use it then.
Exactly.
Anyway, combat begins. Let me play one of my favorite tracks that I have. Bam, bam, bam. Eldegard.
Yeah.
Music?
Guess I
There it
don't
is.
have my Starball up yet, so I guess it's a bonus action. Bring it up first.
It flickers to light from your wrist.
Cool thing. Cool beans. Can I see it where I'm at?
Yeah, you guys can see it off the edge of the flames now that it has made itself known.
Cool, cool.
You can-
Not gonna sharpshoot. Just gonna do normal bow attack.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess I have extra attack now. I have two of them.
Yeah.
my second attack.
Extra attack.
Why don't you move? All right. Would you like me to roll them on Foundry?
Yes, please. Just so we can use the sheet already calculated.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Both regular?
Yeah, both regular.
It should be proficient. I don't know why it's not. Fix.
Proficient and then the +2 from archery.
Both of those hit the creature.
Nice. And one of those gets the D8 duck damage.
Duck damage.
Yeah.
Duck.
You strike it. 3 arrows. They're kind of lined up. The first 2 strike it in the chest, and the third one explodes out into a series of feathers, kind of striking the creature in sync. Anything else?
That's gonna be it. I'm gonna huddle as far back as I can from the edge.
You got one square movement left.
Oh god.
Gemini.
How far is this drop?
About 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump. So I'm gonna jump. I
Do a
have slow
flip.
fall, so yeah, no. Can I have slow fall, so can I do the
Yeah.
Captain America landing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
Nice.
flips, lands on her knees. Or lands on kind of like
yeah.
half knee crouch.
Like the 3-point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
landing.
the 3-point.
You're gonna reach it.
Eldegard gets an approval nod.
Yep, and then I'm gonna bonus action summon the Oculus and then punch it twice.
Okay. You're gonna have to move up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
1 hit.
Not so nice.
Boom.
Yep,
Strike in the
that's-
chest. That's all.
Yep. That's my
Aspen.
turn.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, I'll see how close you can get. See it? There you go, yeah. And you can move back 1 there.
I only need to get within 60 feet, so 12
I
squares.
don't know why
so.
I moved you like that. Yeah, and it has to roll a wisdom save, correct?
Okay, and then I'll roll 1d4 psychic damage, and then it'll have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Let me
It
check
makes.
something.
If it doesn't save.
Okay. It does not seem to be a condition. Alrighty.
Yay. And then let me roll damage. Just for
Yeah.
fun.
What do you tell
2
it?
damage. I say, wow, you're skulking around in the shadows down there? That's pretty embarrassing.
Pretty cringe.
Pretty cringe, bro.
Hashtag cringe.
Bro, this
Everyone's
guy's
like, what's cringe? Aspen's inventing cringe, too.
What would you like to do?
I
After
don't
that.
think that's what you want to be known for.
After that,
Aspen, inventor of cringe.
would you like to step back or do
And
anything else?
beanbag chairs and ketchup.
Anything else?
Heinz is rolling in his grave.
Nope. That's it.
Urek.
Well, I'm gonna ready a, wasn't that a, no, it's an action.
Mhm.
Nope, I'm good.
Urek.
All right. "35 feet of movement for the win." I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna cast. Since he looked really messed up, I know I can see his health bar, but
Yeah, it's very. The health bars are
if
there.
I run up, I see that we're kind of
Mhm.
we're kind of messing this guy up.
Yeah, for sure. The health bars are there as information you guys, as would characters, would see. It's just easier that way for everyone.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll probably just use Toll the Dead on this guy then.
Okie dokie.
Actually, you know what? I really want to use this. Is it too late? Since Nick called that up.
I mean, Tola Dud's an action, and the Starlight Spear is a bonus action.
No, that's not what I wanted to use. But actually, that's a good point. I was gonna use ultraviolet pulse, but yeah, I'll use Starlight Spear.
Cool. Light forms in your hand that you've already conjured forth before. Roll
Oh
it.
yeah, no, it's gonna be over before that. Fuck that.
Damn.
Definitely a waste of a spell slot.
I believe he saves against Toll the Dead.
He does, yeah. I'll just end my turn.
Bells toll.
I will just
Ding,
leave.
ding. The creature just kind of tilts its head, unimpressed. Gwenneth.
Fuck you.
Okay, here we go. First round of combat. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. This is no component, so I don't get to do some fancy RP. So, this fucker over here, this fucking rock. I'm gonna use catapult.
Okay.
I'm gonna yeet that rock at it.
Earthbending style?
Yeet. But no, just sort of like flicking 2 fingers at the rock, flinging it at the ogre.
Damn.
It kind
If
of
it hit it, I would have asked if it did fall damage as well, because it was 20 feet up.
it just
but,
kind of ducks
otherwise,
to the side.
How Gemini lives.
I'm fine.
I thought it would.
One moment, I'm being
Please do
told.
not die.
I'm not.
Oh god, you got her. No, Gemini.
What? I did.
Aspen's
What do you mean?
like-
Aspen, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
her legs strapped onto the rock.
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
I
put
didn't
my
mean that.
hands on my hip and look up at you.
You're a monster.
I'm not a
She's like
monster.
smiling. She's like smiling down at Gemini.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Why? Knees hit ground.
Aspen, Gemini is really badass pose you did at the end there, but don't die, please.
She's fine. Don't listen to her.
Why are you so mean?
I'm an actor.
That doesn't.
I don't. That's a
Precludes
strong.
meanness.
I don't know if that's the word I'd use for you.
It's just a sick accordion riff while she gives this thing disadvantage on an attack.
Oh, speaking of accordion riffs, hold on, I have something for you, Aspen.
Yay.
She's really only mean verbally. You'll get it.
No, I'm a hard bitch all the way down.
When was the last time you punched somebody?
Hey, my hands are my money makers. I don't punch people, okay?
So I take that as a no. Okay.
When was the last time? No. Wait a minute, Val. When was the last time you punched somebody?
Alrighty. I've
Get him.
returned.
I have never punched a person in my life.
I've returned.
I've punched a lot of
Gemini.
people in my life.
I can tell.
Oh,
it has a
shit.
full.
They both miss.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
One-
I mean, it doesn't matter, but it did have
Oh, yeah, I
disadvantage.
did have this. Let's roll. See what we got. Rolled better. Tragic. It strikes down at you, Gemini. The stones kind of just duck, weave between. It does not know what you can do. So it just, you see it for a moment, kind of just whip one of its kind of arms up, and tendrils rise out, sticking to the wall. And you see it pulling itself forward up into the air. From
Ooh,
it.
it's coming up here. Gross.
Oh wow, I just got a proper look at it. Oh dear.
You can
Eldegard, get it.
You get an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I do not, because I already used my reaction.
Haha! I am victorious. So the 20
For
feet.
once.
It pulls itself up to the ledge, grasping on, just holding on. It looks like it's ready to climb up on its proper turn. Valrius.
Eldegard, Urek, what's your guys' constitution like?
Bad.
Let's not worry about that right now.
Okay.
You see that it
You'll-
wants.
I
I guess you can just worry about it on my turn then.
I'm gonna firebolt.
+2.
That misses.
That misses.
That misses.
Unfortunate.
Anything else?
Well, that's all I got.
Aren't you a divine soul sorcerer?
Yes.
Don't you got that thing you can do once a day? Not that you have to. I just forgot.
Yeah, he's got that thing.
I know it's there.
Eldegard.
I'm
It's
not
pretty
using
close.
everything on the first encounter of the game.
So if I move back, do I know if I'm in range or not?
You are in range.
Oh, dang, my vicious mockery is
Aspen,
2d4.
I'm sorry first, Aspen. I'm probably gonna step back.
Damn.
All right.
Aspen's like, get it, Edelgard, and then she looks to her left, and then he's not
This is a
there.
poof of feathers.
Oh, were you casting a spell to get out?
Yes, I am doing
Okay.
Misty step to get
Never
backwards.
mind that hit then. Just feathers, Eldegard. Bye. Where would you like
Sorry,
to move
Aspen.
to? Like over here?
Can I get on top of this rock thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I get up there.
You
I don't know
just
how I'm getting
look-
back down, but
You just look at Eldegard and he's being carried away by a bunch of ducks.
Woo! Middle finger.
Bye. See you around.
Fuck you.
You would like to shoot him with regular?
yep. Since it looks like he's kind of beefy, yeah, I'm going to do 2 regular shots.
Misses. Misses.
Well,
Damn.
This is why I ran away. Sorry, Aspen.
11.
Gemini.
3 of them.
Okay. I have a question about me.
Yeah.
Me. It is 20 feet up.
Mm-hmm. You want an anime wall run to try to punch it?
Prince of Persia.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Ankle punch.
Beat his ass, literally.
So I'm gonna run up there.
Pop cheeks.
You're approaching me. Yada yada.
I'm approaching, yeah.
Don't be a fool, Gemini. I have the high
So-
ground.
I'm gonna. Cool. I have a
Thank you.
question.
Yeah.
To willingly fall down, like,
yeah,
can I run up the wall and
yeah,
then
yeah.
fall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna use my movement to get up there, and then I'm gonna hit it once.
Miss.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
It is a
Miss.
strong word.
Jeez.
There's a
I
lot
gotta
of
give you
low
guys
grade
some
DMs
bardic
right now.
inspiration.
Okay. I'm going to flurry of blows.
Okay. Aspen, you
Hit him
said
with it.
you dealt another D4 of second damage because it failed the thing, right? Did you roll it? Did you roll the damage for that?
No, I missed one of my d4s. I
yeah.
was gonna
Could
say.
you roll it?
Yes.
Just for the future.
And
Punch
so
me.
it took an extra
dare you.
4.
Sick.
sexy. And then I'm gonna flurry of blows, which is a key point, and I'm going to unarmed strike 1.
Then misses.
Do I have to? Fuck.
It misses
Now
with a
my-
19.
Yeah. Did I miscalculate that earlier on an attack? Because I think I might have. Because its AC is not 19.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
automatic.
Okay. So it heals 11 because I saw a 19 and I thought that was the dice roll. So it heals a little bit of hit points because it didn't get hit by an attack earlier. Okay.
Okay, that's suddenly much more of a threat.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
I'm
19 misses.
realizing that now. That 19 misses. Okay.
Saving throws, yay.
Okay. That means I can attempt to hit it before I declare something.
Rip. All the strikes
Rip.
miss. As you kind
Yeah.
of like strike towards his mass, you see that there seems to be some sort of strange plating underneath, like bone or skin. You can't quite tell as it's been so deeply transformed. And then you slow
and then
fall.
I fall back down.
Do a flip.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow fall down.
Okay.
Use my reaction again.
Aspen, he's right there.
Be right there, though.
Hmm.
He's not
I
in
wanna use
melee range
thunder.
of you.
I know. Oh, good.
Run.
Waddle.
Waddle.
Yeah. Let me run as far away as possible. I want to use Thunderclap, but catch as little people in it as possible.
Thunderclap. Okay.
But the range is like 100 feet.
I thought the radius.
Yeah. Oh, so
the-
that'd be.
That's the sound.
Yeah. Each creature
Oh,
within
okay.
range other
What's-
than you.
Oh, the range is 5 feet. There we
Mhm.
go. Okay, cool. I was like, that can't be right.
So you'd have to step up to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I can do
You just
that.
stepped up.
Yeah, step
Right.
up to
Will
it.
you
Uh,
move me? Move me to the top
Mm.
left corner of its hitbox, so I can give Gemini advantage. And then I'm gonna cast Thunderclap.
And it rolls a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yeah, or take 2d6 thunder damage.
Oh, yeah, cancer scale.
No.
We're
Flex.
so close to that 1. I
So
saw
you
that,
guys see Aspen kind of clap her hands. Boom! A vibrating energy comes off of her, and it kind of rolls over the creature, which just kind of twists its neck. And you can see parts of its mouth kind of unhinging slightly as it approaches, but yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
seem
bonus
phased.
action. I'm gonna give Gemini Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
I'll be
As-
like,
I'm gonna point and say someone else. Someone up there, because I'm out of this fight. Someone
Why?
else, Aspen.
Climb up. Just climb up.
wait, why are you out of this fight?
Because she's 20 feet below,
Yes.
she's gonna have to run
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
20
way up.
feet below.
Oh, I guess I'll give
Like-
Bardic Inspiration to Edelgard then.
Okie dokie. It should be noted, the thundering sound kind of reverberates 100 feet out, and then into
Yeah.
the canyon, which kind of.
Yeah. We're like,
Yeah, I don't see
oh,
anything
God.
wrong with
This is
this.
how you start a rock slide.
Aspen.
It's okay, we're next to a boat. We can just book it.
Yeah,
Urek.
I'm trying to do a rock show over here.
Aha!
What's rock music?
You're about to find out.
It's
It's
your turn.
dwarven.
I'm gonna invent
music.
it today.
What would you like to do on your turn?
Thanks, so
Urek.
many things.
All right. I'm gonna try to use ultraviolet pulse on it.
Oh boy. That is a.
I think
What's
I
that?
made it right in Valrius. Let's see if I
I
did.
believe that is a con saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
Look at those
But
guys.
I have to roll the hit first.
Okay.
I don't know if that worked at all. 17.
Yeah, it did. It did. 17 does not hit. You, boom, strike out with this kind of pulse of like, boom, it vibrates, and you see it kind of moves closer to the creature, and one of the tendrils kind of swats at it defensively, and it explodes outward, just missing.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
We haven't hit shit all
Yeah,
round.
we suck. We roll so bad this fight. I don't think I can do anything. For
I mean, it's got a pretty high AC. You haven't been rolling that
Yeah,
bad.
it does. I don't really have any great saving throw things.
Gwenneth.
All right. Cool.
Oh wait, no
she's-
wait. Can I do
Oh.
something? Sorry, for my
Yeah,
bonus action.
Yeah, sure.
Can I try to shove it so that it falls with my telekinesis?
Sure. It's flying right now, technically.
It's flying.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was just
Oh!
hanging on
Uh,
the canyon.
I'm using the
visuals
tendrils
went
as the
all off.
flavor. It's basically sticking tendrils from itself off onto the ground, kind of elevating it. You know how like Electro flies in
Oh.
Spider-Man, like that.
Well, yeah. See, I was
Oh.
imagining it just like kind of the
It
tendril
is,
in
the
picture,
tendrils
like,
are on
hanging
it.
on the
Yeah,
on like
yeah,
that
but that's not
ledge
the
right
only
next
source.
to Aspen.
Yeah, it's got a
Okay.
fly speed. There are some limitations to it, but it's got a fly speed.
So I can't push it. Okay, never mind. That's fine.
Well, you can push it 5 back, but
No, I wanted to knock it down to Gemini. That's fine.
okay. Alrighty, Gwenneth.
All right. Cool. She's going to take a step up here and go. It's got hot armor. It's mind, and she's going to use Tasha's mind whip.
Oh boy,
that's fun.
it has to
And
make
like
an
always,
intelligence.
so we'll roll boss on a saving throw.
I don't know.
Has a roll of 15 or above.
Oh my god!
Do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Team.
He just keeps
Man.
rolling
Portal
great saving
rolls
throws,
so
and he has
well.
super high AC.
Oh,
Portal
flex.
rolls.
Like,
DM
Portal
dice,
thought we were
man.
doing too well, so we busted out the DM dice.
Oh,
It's fun.
I don't know why I haven't cast Bane on this.
We just did
thing
like 2/3 of
Yeah.
itself immediately, and then haven't touched it. For
And it can't
I
take
know.
reactions. So you kind of whip
peaked
out at
super
its
early.
mind, and you see it kind of twist its neck, and there's a snap of bone as it keeps its focus.
I've fought one of these things face to face. That's all I can do. Actually, bonus action, I guess. How long does the ocular last?
It lasts until the end of combat or until you dismiss it.
And how much doesn't cost me anything, right?
A bonus
Essentially.
action.
It's a bonus action. I'll activate the ocular then. Not sure how,
Phew.
what amount
What-
of that does.
What would you like? A staff, a stick, a gun?
I think it just comes out of the bracelet as like a dagger, just like
Alright. Okay.
like Mass Effect, like the like that.
I haven't been hit all round.
Omni-
Blah, 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 blah,
Omniblade?
blah, blah, blah. Because it has
I hit you for
destruct.
6 damage.
Not starlight damage.
Ah shit.
But you see its wounds start to repair. Aspen, it does not attack you.
Just a little guy. I'm a birthday boy.
Oh no.
It is still 5 feet below, but it can just barely reach because he's a big boy. Hello,
He's a
Eldegard.
big boy.
You do get
So-
some cover. So that's nice. That's good for your AC. That's not gonna help. I think it hits once. Boom. As it strikes you, Eldegard, you feel a kind of pulse of dark energies over your chest, and you feel Ori resistant. One level of corruption has been denied. As it kind of whips out stone and bone, kind of cracking at it as it's reaching, trying to, it seems, eliminate the thing it has detected as the largest target and biggest threat. You now all realize this thing is much more intelligent than the ones you have faced before.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I have to
Alright.
restart my voice chat.
It's all good. Valrius.
I'm gonna go ahead and Sacred Flame.
Oh boy.
Some
Oh
hot
yeah,
takes.
on that damage.
Jeez.
Backflip.
Please fail.
Burning alive.
One
Valrius,
Eldegard,
you extend your hand out. Holy fire kind of rising up around it. The creature snarls, upset, as its flesh kind of melts some into the stone below, but it does not seem stopped yet.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
That's my turn.
Eldegard.
Okay, I can't run away
You got
again.
bardic inspiration now, buddy.
You do got bardic
Yep.
inspiration.
I just want to mention the missing step I used earlier was the free one from the feet, so I haven't
Correct.
used the spell slot for that.
Mhm.
But bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
All right.
Yay.
Using spell slot.
Yeah, using using the free one.
Okay.
And the first time ever in this game, I'm going to draw my short sword.
Oh, shit. He's lowering himself to the common man.
Draw a sword. I might fight you.
If I can't run away, I'll fight you on even footing. And I'm going to roll first attack.
Scimitar.
It's almost even. You have the high ground still.
I think it's a short sword.
Oh.
It's a scimitar and shit. You missed.
Oh, okay.
Second
Yep.
attack.
Yep, second attack.
That hits.
Yay.
Okay, it's me duck damage and Hunter's Mark, 2d8s.
All right, it's a D6 and a D8.
D6 and D8. Okay.
You want me to roll the rolls?
Is this what's gonna kill him? Eldegard just pulls out a fucking
Yes,
sword
please
out
roll.
of his ass, and then it
It's a 1d6
cuts
from
it
Storm,
off.
1d8 from.
Oh, man.
Oh.
It's still
Oh.
alive. You guys see Eldegard for a moment let the starlight version of his bow kind of dismiss, and then boom, like a flurry of strikes that you didn't know he was capable of, just chops off parts of the tendrils holding it onto the thing, and you see the ducks kind of go on the assault, kind of snarling and kicking at its face.
They're so
Uh,
cute. What are they doing?
And he pulls
What's
the
that-
knife out.
What's that saying about a cornered animal?
Uh,
That, but it's a bunch of ducks.
I'm about to kill
I'm
this
not sure
thing
if
with
I
a
should
vicious
run-
mockery.
I'm not sure how to describe Hunter's Mark before, but it's like he's covered in the white feathers, marking him for me.
you are marked for death. Unfortunately, it still has not taken starlight damage this round. Boom, boom.
Yes. I'm gonna
Oh my
run
god.
up there.
She's running up walls
I'm-
now. Oh no.
Ah, yes, the monk.
You can roll me an
Yeah.
acrobatics for this one since you're climbing all the way up, which is basically you wall hopping off the walls, climbing up.
Mario hopping.
Oh no.
That is sufficient.
like-
Oh,
Yay.
that was so
Like
cool.
a good-
Running up, flips, boom, lands again.
Urek's
Yeah.
like, are you a vampire too?
Aspen cheers.
I mean, I'm not
No.
a vampire.
wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Forget about it.
Okay, I will.
One hit.
Oh,
No,
okay, so
Well,
what's the scimitar?
Yay.
Cool.
Yeah,
I would like to
okay,
put a stunning
well.
strike on this.
you don't have to.
Oh,
it's
it's
dead.
dead.
I mean, you can,
Damn.
but it's expensive.
As you kind of run up, Gemini, you boom, strike down with like a starlight, boom, striking it, and you see its form kind of shudders, and like there's a pulsating in its chest, and it kind of, and then it kind of just dissipates, falls to its knees, and kind of like a bony carcass falls to the ground, defeated.
Yeah.
Just
That
light it
thing was
on
a little
fire and
baby.
kick it off the cliff.
Thank you, Gemini.
Make sure it's not going to regenerate before that.
I killed that
Yeah.
bitch with cantrips.
Yeah, she hit it with
whatever that means.
starlight weapon.
I'm just gonna keep launching starlight arrows at his corpse.
Yeah,
See-
you
That's
just
I'll just walk up and stab it with a starlight spear too.
Yo,
Yeah.
Ori,
I'm gonna do
we
a
need to
celebratory.
burn this
I'm gonna do a
inside,
celebratory
or-
thunderclap under all these rocks.
Okay.
Please do not. No. do not.
just pop. Do a desk pop.
As you guys are celebrating, you up on the top ridge, Eldegard, catch glimpse of something. Let me bring their token on. Up here,
Oh, shit.
the edge of the cliffside, it looks to be a humanoid dressed out in kind of wildman gear, and they just kind of look at you, Eldegard, from the top ridge line, having put their bow away, like they were drawing
Portal.
to help.
Flip Aspen's profile back and forth in celebration. Okay.
What are they?
Yeah.
Like portal?
I can bring up their full token art for you in one moment.
Thanks.
Is it just like trying
I'm
to
sorry,
get his
Paul. Is this
attention?
just
Is
your
that why
way
he
of
sees it?
adding kindred into this game?
No.
No.
It seems to be a humanoid who is watching you intently. And more intently the creature. And then when it does not rise, you hear them make a whistle noise, and they kind of step up onto the path and motion, like with a hand, for you to follow, and then they leave down the path that is marked.
Hey Gwen, what do you think this thing was before it was whatever it is?
Can I make a history check or?
You can make an arcana, yeah.
Pretty
I'm gonna whistle down to the
we
party.
need to burn it.
Yeah,
So
we do
only
need to burn
Jarman
this.
saw that person.
Because of the angle of the ridgeline, yes. It's basically they are.
They
on-
did whistle very loudly.
Yeah, that you guys would hear the whistle, but not see the person.
I don't like the sound of that. Anyway, this was
We have
a.
company.
With a 21 Arcana, this looks like it was not entirely, like as you're kind of kicking it over carefully, looking through it and looking at it from
Aspen's poking it with a stick.
essentially, right? Poking with a stick. It looks like its main kind of biomass was some sort of humanoid, and it seems to have added to it from stone and metal rather than anything traditional, which is, as far as you know, Gwenneth, not a thing that they should be capable of, which leads only to one conclusion: they adapt.
Well, they're adapting, so that's apparently the biomass was sentient creatures, perhaps. Whatever corruption this is, she like pokes it with her own oculus, which is the blade, and it like singes away, and it's like whatever it is, whatever we need to do will need to be quickly, because even if we grow in power, this will probably adapt faster than we can keep up. Anyway, what was that whistle?
Or he was like waving his hands for like a long time, like trying to get your attention.
Hey,
yeah.
up here! Hey, listen!
Eldegard, say something, man.
Say words.
Yeah, it is a bit of a steep climb, or you could use these stairs.
Oh yeah, so do yep.
Well,
I was
before
gonna
we
say,
do
I
that,
want-
Should we?
Oh, you can't teleport up like me? Oh well.
before we do that, we should deal with this.
Yeah.
Urek just walks up the wall. Oh. Yeah, wait. Catch that on fire and kick it off the cliff, right?
I mean,
Just
we need
leave
to
it
bring
where
it
it is.
inside, don't we?
No, we need
no,
to
we
get
kind
rid of
of
the corruption.
can't leave it.
You
Actually,
gotta burn it. We always burn them.
Under a cover, correct. So you could set it to burn
Yeah.
under the ridgeline if
Yeah,
you like.
just kick it off there, and then we'll drag it under and burn it.
Yeah.
maybe.
I'll push it off
Boom.
as best I can.
Stumbles down, boom, 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 crashes onto the ridgeline.
Guess I'll go
Might be
down
bad.
And then,
I'm gonna flip off.
yeah,
I'll just walk down and
Down
help
under.
her.
yeah, it's down under.
I'm gonna tie.
Scimitar,
like,
because it's
a
slashing
rope
instead of
up
piercing.
here so that we can get
And
down.
burn it. We catch it on fire and stuff,
Yeah.
and then we can go back
It's not hard.
Yeah.
And as it's kind of burning, as always, Ori pulses with light, and then you can see the gases have been sort of dismissed, and it seems to be just a regular burning corpse that you've left behind. And with the rope, up and onwards.
Why am I tilted?
Just use.
I don't know.
Just
Calm
stand.
down.
I don't know how to.
Shift, left shift,
How do I-
left shift when you select
Gemini,
on your
sit up
token,
straight.
and you can rotate it at any
Oh.
angle.
Stop leaning back.
It's
Oh.
not for
Bad for your
your
posture.
posture. That's
How
for
you get
posture.
scoliosis?
Affects your posture.
Up to the
Guys,
stairs.
come on. There's stairs here.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm freezing up here in this room.
Why are you so angry? You don't have to be tilted.
Arabian
Okay,
Nights.
shut the fuck up.
All right.
Gotta-
All right.
Gemini, thank you for saving me.
Yeah, let me go first or near the front.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No,
For did I
you're
take
fine.
damage?
You did not. Actually, you did. You took 5.
I still
No.
can't get over the fact
A
that
flesh wound.
we have a monk as the front line and everybody else is just DPS
Backline.
I thought like my other character was going to be a kobold artificer. But then I was just like, fuck it.
One of my options was a strength ranger, and that would have been a good front line. But then I was like, oh, we're gonna have 3 rangers this way, so I'm gonna do
I am
something else.
absolutely not DPS.
We could have had 3 ranges. It would have been awesome. This
I
is
know,
awesome
it's
too,
so
though.
cool. I still really want to make my ranger.
I have my ranger in the back, but it's probably going toward a different game in the very unlikely event that my character dies.
Audio and I had some really good character ideas last night. She's gonna make a ranch hand modern ranger, and then I'm gonna make a devil went down to Georgia style warlock fiddle
God.
player, like a multi-class bard warlock.
She told us about
I
the
wonder
druid,
what's
and then I
that.
was like, oh, I have the exact same concept, and then
Oh, it
and
was a
then-
druid. Yeah, not
Here
a
we
ranger.
go.
And then she was
As
just,
you-
oh, well, guess we can't do that.
As you arrive, following the trail of lanterns and tethers, you come across what seems like a smaller village in between 2 large statuettes that have some sort of arcane runes embedded into their eyes that seem to glow and pulse with light. There are 3 houses currently that do not seem destroyed, and you see a couple of humanoids sat outside them, more like guards watching. And you see that they are watching for your approach.
Can you hold on? Slow down.
Sorry.
Huh? What? Why, Gemini? What?
Because
As you-
we need to stay together because the rest of the group was being slow and moving their
Okay.
fucking tokens.
Let's go.
As an aside,
Yeah,
as
we
you
can
step,
go.
you see it is a bridge built of tree trunks rather than any wood carved or anything. It seems to have grown out, reaching almost between the statuettes and the ground.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do these statues look familiar in any way?
You can roll me a
can I
history
roll-
check.
History, sure.
I'm gonna jump up and down in the middle of the bridge.
You
16.
do not recognize these statues as any specific individual, but you notice the kind of way the branches have wrapped around them look like ancient monk tattoos from a probably long forgotten tradition.
Mm.
Which is
Can I
linked
guess
together.
what kind of people live here? Because I wanna ingratiate myself a little. I wanna know how to like flatter them.
You can
or-
roll an insight, or you can walk up to them. Yeah.
or like a. Okay. Well,
Oh, I forgot to mention to you all that there's
I meant
Well,
like
stuff
what?
like
Like
here.
who lives here? Like, do
Yeah.
I know who lives here?
You would not, but you can.
Why those are
I'll show you.
tokens furries?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
They're
gonna
elves,
just
Okay.
cross the bridge.
Yeah, it's safe. No
across
danger
the
at all.
bridge. Across the bridge, bow stowed, all up and stowed.
But it's
I already
not going
told
up
you
those
guys while
stairs
you-
to the side. I just walk up the wall. Apparently, everyone does. we're like
Why
fuck
do you
stairs.
just do that? That's just
All
a
right.
thing you do.
As
I
you
don't know.
arrive, the individuals here who are sat seemingly waiting for your arrival. First is the one that Eldegard saw, who kind of just and then
Gonna wave.
they kind of wave and they scamper back a little bit.
I still have comprehend languages up.
No, they were just whistling.
Just in case that was a fucked up language.
No,
Hmm.
they were just whistling.
You never know.
Hello.
I want to whistle
Hmm.
back in the same exact pitch and tone.
Yeah, you may try. You may roll me a performance to mimic it.
Take back your inspiration.
I don't need it. I inspire myself.
Gonna roll
So be an
one.
18. I
With
think.
that, you get a pretty close whistle, and the person kind of looks a little bit surprised, and then they just look like narrow their stance, almost defensively.
I give them like a tinkly little wave.
As you do, the seeming elder of this place speaks up. Pardon. And I'll show you his token. It seems to be some sort of dog in clothes with a sword.
What's up, dog?
Tyler, I'm sorry, they were furries.
What the fuck did I tell you?
Welcome.
I missed you.
To our humble. Is something wrong?
Did they ask us if something was wrong?
Yeah, he's asking that. Because you guys just stopped talking.
We were just, if you wanted to, it is impolite to speak while someone is having a fit.
Oh,
Are you a dog?
No, this is a curse.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Yeah. I'm Len.
Well, you're welcome for taking care of whatever that was down there.
Are you a dog that got cursed to be a human, or a human that got cursed to be kind of like a dog?
That's a meal over there, and he points to the elf over here. And that's Scamper. It's a pleasure to meet you. He does not acknowledge the question of the curse.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Eldegard Darkworth.
You may never know.
I'm Gwenneth here.
Oh, I'm Urek. Nice to meet you.
Yes, yes. Scamper said you did something to the creature that kept it dead. The plague.
Yeah, we killed it with starlight.
Particular type of magic it needs to keep it dead. Much like, I guess, like a zombie or something like that. Closest comparison.
How intriguing. I suppose you're here to cleanse the entirety of the peaks of them, then? They have,
Are there more?
Yes.
Oh, there's more.
They've set up a bit of a nest. And he kind of motions back towards the observatory, which you can see over the horizon, just barely behind this, like a couple of mountain peaks over. He motions. They've been gathering around that spot, like moth to a flame.
Hey, Ori, what's up there?
Corruption detected.
Oh, shit.
Yep, thanks.
I wonder if it's another asteroid.
Ori, what is the mine composed of?
It's gonna it's gonna take a bit
Like
to process that.
Ori, count all the grains of sand in the desert.
Okay.
It would do that.
One,
Two,
two,
three.
Fuck, I've lost count.
Ori, if you replace all the parts of a ship, is it still the same ship?
Theoretically, yes.
Damn.
We got an answer for us.
Anyway,
What's the name of life, 42?
Len kind of well, yeah, they've shown up after a couple. It's been a couple of weeks, or a week or so at this point. I think.
Weeks. Oh god.
No weeks. It's a lot has happened lately, and he's like scratching his chin. But they came with a meteor that struck.
We've been seeing those all over the land. Oh, my friend, if you'd like to lead the way to them, we'll help you clear out this infestation. Oh, I do have one question for you. Is there perhaps a place where which we can view them from atop in a more safer location?
No, they seem to have been gathering around the biggest peak on this particular collection with that infernal tower of light and energy or whatever. It makes this whirring, and all of you hear a ding, 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 and you see a kind of light flash from the observatory, and it kind of the center kind of thing starts to rotate, and it seems to point somewhere else, and it is now glowing blue instead of purple. Yes, it does that. So,
Whack a Urek.
It's
Oh no,
very
Urek, it looks like they have the high ground. What are we gonna do?
Could you show us a path with which to safely get there?
Yeah, we could. Well, I can't. And you see him kind of like start to stand up, and his hands are shaking. He's, like how those old dogs get up.
God no!
Yeah.
We're gonna take the old yeller bandage.
You gotta bring him to the vet, guys.
He gets up and he's like, "Scamper, could you get the rope and show them the path across the mountain?" And
Wait, I thought you were Scamper.
What? No, my name is Lung. That's Scamper. And the humanoid who whistled earlier kind of just runs inside.
He's a
Scamper
zoomer.
would fit you much better.
I'd
This-
scamper after
I'm not a
scamper.
dog.
I don't mean to be rude, but
Okay.
is Scamper mute?
Not exactly. We found him when he was about what's the word? And the
A
elf
child?
speaks up. No, adult. He is a fully grown human, and he does not know how to speak. It seems, nor is he interested in learning. You can tell. I mean, the elf is just like arms crossed.
Sounds like a sorcerer to me.
Something. Well, he's not a sorcerer. He's very attuned to wildlife here, but yes, he doesn't like talking. It seems.
Is everything a sorcerer for you?
Where did that come from?
Like you just out of nowhere, you just say things are sorcerers.
How many times have I done that?
Twice.
Twice so far.
Well, that doesn't mean I think everything.
But it's weird that it's happened twice.
Exactly.
And if I had nickel fairy time.
What's a nickel?
Oh my god, okay, we get it. Yes, yes.
That's how. No, that's literally what Scamper does to call your attention.
What is it, boy?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast detect.
As you say that, Aspen, he draws from his bow and he shoots an arrow at you.
Oh my god.
I catch that. I want to catch that. I want to catch
You
that.
can catch it. Vroom. And he kind of just
Aspen does a little dance.
like a fucking mocking
She,
shit.
like, she flosses.
I'm gonna cast detect thoughts.
Oh my god, a halfling flossing is the
That's so
funniest
disturbing.
image I've ever had in my head.
Detect thoughts.
First, Aspen.
You do get a read on all of them. Emil is very just like annoyed at travelers, but also you can sense relief. Len is thinking, "Oh, I hope they're all right." Like his thoughts are, they're very organized, and he seems to be one track mind. Scamper's like thoughts are all over the place. First, it's like kill threat, little one evil.
Good.
She's
and
not
then,
wrong.
And then he kind of like turns like big lady, dangerous.
It's me.
Because she's
Look
caught,
at me.
she's
Okay.
caught the arrow. And then it kind of just looks around, just like danger, 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 danger. Ooh,
I
mountain.
want to
Ooh,
do
squirrel.
my best impression of a like angry dog and snarl at him.
you just kind of snarl at him, and then you see Scamper goes.
Is
But
I'm surprised he's able to understand language but not speak it. And
Aspen's like,
yeah.
I don't understand your accent.
He really
He's not-
speaks
he's not
whistle.
Let's not torture Aladdin.
That's not an accent.
Let her guide lead the way.
know, it's a
With your
SpongeBob- it's a
detect
SpongeBob
thoughts,
quote,
Valrius,
Oh, okay.
it kind of starts to click. He does not actually understand what you are saying. He understands kind of the intent and tone of yourselves, which is why he's cautious of Aspen, because she's malicious. And that's
okay.
all he's catching. You
one
guys
sec,
are
one
you guys are
Well,
basically
I
speaking.
feel like
No, it's malicious. It's just like ha ha ha, and like the kind of under threat. Like that's what he's like. What Scamper understands is
I was gonna
intense.
say if somebody knows, if somebody gets the general tone and intent, then they know that she's like playing. She's not.
Yeah,
actually
I know,
malicious.
but like he's
I
reading
would actually
it.
argue that
He's reading
I would
into it
actually-
as malicious. I understand.
I
I
know,
understand
but
what you're saying.
I'm
I
gonna-
feel like the words that Aspen uses, like people get more upset about than her general tone anyway. So I
Yeah.
would argue that she would seem less malicious.
Yeah,
to
no,
him.
that's not why.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a telepathic image of Aspen, but with red eyes and demon horns.
to Scamper,
Yes.
you see Scamper, and you see them kind of readjust their mask, and then they turn around, and they start
All right.
scampering off.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
Well, we gotta follow.
Guess we're
I
going
go
that
after
way.
him.
It looks like he's treating you like lost children, just waiting for you to catch up and go.
I'm going. I'm following.
All right.
Ducks
yeah.
all in a row.
Get Aspen out of there. Get out of there. Good.
Ah!
Off the map. Oh, here we. Oh, hey, look.
Woo!
Welcome to the
Oh,
realm.
So cool.
The world.
The realm
Look at
of
this.
the realm of thematic resolution.
Wow, I'm
Nope.
so immersed.
The realm of portals loading the next map.
Gather your party
You
before
felt-
venturing.
Oh, look, the world is flat.
Slash no clip.
Holy
Goddamn.
shit. Val, no, he fell off.
He's no clipping. No. Oh, let me open the regions.
The room up here
Can you
is
imagine
so
treating a
cool.
D&D game like a speed run? It's like no clipping.
I'm imagining. Now I have it in my mind for the modern game where a mage just like a technomancer type slash no clip and they kind of
Scamper should be-
etherealness.
I don't know why his token's invisible. Give me a
And
moment.
that do like some really obscure thing.
Give me a moment. Let me make
Oh,
some things
boy.
that you guys should be able to see.
Welcome to the
visible.
mountaintop.
Oh shit, dude.
As you get closer
Ah,
and closer, Scamper gets quieter and quieter with his whistling, and you see the reason why as soon as you kind of get to the edge of the thing, because he kind of like points, and you see a thing. Let me make sure his token is visible. It is. Is it the right size? Nope, it is not. 1 second. Let me make sure it's the correct
Can't believe
thing.
we're witnessing the process in action.
Cool. You see this sort of creature step out from the observatory.
Oh,
It
shit.
doesn't seem to notice you. And Scamper's like motioning for you guys to stay low. As you kind of see it, you can see its kind of head peeking over the edge of the stones as it kind of looks down into the water and to the observatory. It is very clearly a giant of some kind that has been deeply transformed.
Oh god.
You see one of its hands seems to like twitch with power. Marking across its chest vibrates. Would
Is
you
it
like?
very?
No.
Yeah, it looks like very, huh?
It has one of her corruption perks, but it's not very.
Listen,
Not all horn characters are very, you know.
But it kind of turns.
Oh my god. I wonder if this is going to be like a Madoka Magica style thing where we have the power to defeat these monsters, but the power comes with the price of becoming one.
As you see, the creature.
If we take off the Ocular, we fucking die.
Yeah.
That is not inaccurate. Ori has warned you multiple times about the dangers of corruption.
Oh my god, Ori is QB. No.
As you
Kill it.
guys all see the creature step out to the ledge, it looks down into the water, and you see it kind of rip off a piece of stone. It pulses with light, and it drops it into the water. And you see the stone starts to kind of grow a little bit
Well, that can't be good.
into a much smaller kind of crystalline thing. Then it turns back towards the observatory and boom, boom, shoves with hefting force to open the gates. It does not seem to be able to bypass the spell, but it goes through raw strength inside.
Jesus.
And it is very
That's gonna
clearly an
be-
intelligent creature.
I think it's going to be hard to kill, huh?
Quite, yes.
I have a proposition
Oh,
for you all.
no.
A couple of seconds after, you... Oh, that's the wrong size one.
Tiny, tiny.
The tiny one.
Aw.
The tiny
Tiny
ones.
baby.
The tiny ones
It's a
are if you're not
baby.
fast enough. Yeah. It's this guy that you're looking for. One of
No,
these.
bring
one,
the baby back.
one of these
Baby.
steps out, and it sits on the
One
stairs.
baby back.
Boom! It just plants itself on the stairs, and
He's
its
chilling.
hands just kind of meld into the stone for a moment, and then you see it kind of melt into the stone and then disappear.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's terrifying.
Well, that's
Hey,
not good.
I got an idea. Why don't I go in front?
Scamper just sees this, and it fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
All right. Well.
Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, nice
Gemini, that's a good idea. Here's also another idea. What if we all go in very sneakily?
Yes.
I have a certain.
I do have something for that. If you would mind.
So do
Well,
I.
Before
do
we
you have?
continue any further, I unfortunately going to inform you that this is where we end this week's session, as you guys prepare to climb into the planar observatory.
It was going to be major image.
That'll be fun.
Oh, I have passive out trace.
That too.
That's a good combo, actually. You cast Major Image, and then we pass that a trace on by.
Hell yeah. This was fun.
Yeah, thank you all for playing
Well,
this
fucking
week.
yeah.
Looks like none of us wear armor.
I'm glad I got to.
That's accurate.
I'm glad I got to play. It's kind of lucky that my schedule is like the exact time.
Right?
Per-
Yeah.
Faded.
That's great. I'm really glad we got to keep you.
Yeah.
This was really fun. You guys agreed.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, good.
Yeah.